Good morning. I am up early. I got a big ass day ahead of me. Hold on, let me pour my coffee. Shit, I'm spilling everywhere. Hot damn. One sec. I know I shouldn't have hit live until I was done. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Understood, head of what? I should be drinking water, but I need some caffeine. Good. Good. Okay. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, 71. Good morning, Megan. How you doing? Ah, caffeine. I need it. Crave it. I want it. Oh, here, let me share Siren's referral link. There you go. I posted a dance this morning, Liliana. So, uh, I'm just gonna go over a few things. I don't know if anybody saw Lonnie's stream last night or if she kept it up, but I was having fun with that bitch. I was having fun with that bitch. I even went on her panel to fucking put her in her place real quick. But we'll get into that. Um, you know, all these people, like, they say the most. She was saying really foul fucking shit. So was I. I did not hold back and I didn't care. So gather around. No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! So first off, I want to say to everybody that has helped me during what people would call my grifting, my hardcore grifting season, thank you for that. And thank you for not listening to bullshit people that say I'm scamming or anything like that, because you guys really helped me through a really, really scary time, because I was really scared. I just got my new apartment over a month ago, and then my job happened all at once, and just everything that's been happening. And people even like going out of their way and just getting me gifts off Amazon and everything. And Nikki, I'm talking to you too. People have been supportive in many ways, emotional, uh, financial, everything. So thank you for that, because you truly did help me. And um, people were concerned. They're like, "Don't talk about your pension. Your ex will get that." I'm like, "No. He First of all, he's been aware of it. I have been able to financially communicate with him on this, and it benefits both of us because we had a loan in my name that he was paying off, so he will no longer have to do that. So I'm paying off everything, and I'm paying my rent like fucking way ahead. I'm doing all that shit. I love you too, Nikki. So specifically to you, Natasha, who said, and Robbie, who don't have anything, he don't have a job, and he's about to lose everything. No, bitch. Hard work pays off. I'm a hard worker. I'm a very, very good employee to have, and I'm a hard ass motherfucking worker, regardless of whatever struggles I've ever had. Ever. And Lonnie, I have never gone to work intoxicated on a bus. I did way back when I worked at a call center, though. I used to drink there. That was like in my 20s. Who gives a shit? Hey, who's your daddy? He got you now. Trying to pretend to be coherent, but that was cringe. Oh, Lonnie was, I mean, that bitch. I don't, and this is why I don't hold back. I don't care. And I'll tell you some of the things she was saying. That's why I didn't give a fuck. Didn't give a fuck. But again, thank you guys, because I thought I was going to have to wait like 6 weeks for my pension, and it has arrived. So, Freeside, you could suck it, brother, or whoever the fuck you is. I saw you and Lonnie's too, bitch. Come for me, bitch. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, bitch? Matter of fact, let's highlight this dumbass. What you gonna do? Oh my god, is that Justin Bieber when he was like 12? The fuck? Lonnie, what fucking losers are you hanging out with? Bitch, you ain't shit. You don't know who you fucking with. Dumbass. Coming for you. Okay, fucking type your little prancy little fingers. Dumbass. You don't intimidate shit, by the way. I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk to him like that. This is an 18 and up stream, sir. How old are you? How old are you? I think he meant he wants to come on me. Goodbye attention, hello pension. Yes. So last night, Lonnie's live. Well, first of all, she was talking shit to me in comment sections, being foul. Okay. Then she's like, "Come take a link, bitch boy." On the comment that me and her were going back and forth on. Hey, fool me once. So immediately when she went live, this bitch boy took a link. And I ripped in hard into her, and I don't give a fuck what I said. Because this bitch continued. Because remember how I was uh, telling my story about what happened uh, recently to me? And she was literally like mocking, saying, "Oh, he took the shoelaces off my shoe and tied my hands." She called me a faggot repeatedly, which who gives a shit? But it's the whole point of the hypocrisy, you know. I'm this terrible person, but she was up there saying foul shit again about the shit in the ass, all of that. Meanwhile, I'm reminding her, you know, this whole time while you're, you know, spending time on the internet, mocking people's rape, being homophobic, all that shit, Lonnie, it is a fact that you could be spending time to work on yourself to get all six of your kids back. That's what I was saying. And you just kept continuing on about rape, Lonnie. Man, I just shitted on them. Put your number twos in the air if you did it on them. Doo-doo, doo-doo. I just shitted on him. Man, I just shitted on him. Um, what? Don't forget to what? Good morning, Gladys. Gladys, thank you for all your support and your help in the air fryer and everything through everything. I really appreciate it. Man that just did it on him. Damn it, I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head all day. So Lonnie, why don't you fucking come and take a link? A? You come on over here. Say the shit that you were saying over there. I don't even know if her stream's still up, actually. Yes, LMP, it is. And LMP, I understand. Like, if you don't want to be around for that talk, I completely understand. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. You know, you don't want to be caught up or, be seen like you support like foul shit when it comes out of my mouth, and I completely get it. Yeah, Gladys, but I mean, you've really, really been there pretty hardcore over the years. So, oh yeah. So I was explaining how the guy he took the shoelace off one of my shoes, which by the way, I put it back in and I'm still using my shoes. I don't give a fuck. I'm cheap. And he tied it around my hands. Now it was obviously when he did it, it wasn't like, I'm gonna kill you type shit. It was obviously some sort of kink and also control, obviously. But it still shouldn't have fucking happened. And so Lonnie on her live stream last night, she's like, "Oh, he tied my hands with my shoelace. Oh my god!" Like mocking everything, Lonnie. You're fucking disgusting. Didn't Lonnie claim that something like this happened to her? Because I believe she has. Then she says, "You come for my kids, and I don't care." Lonnie, nobody came for your fucking kids. You were coming at me hard about my rape in the comments section. So I reminded you of the mother that you're not. And you didn't like that. And I don't care what I said after that. Don't care. Because I've seen her sitting in Natasha's chat going on and on and on about how terrible I've been and how evil and the foul shit that comes out of my mouth. Literally, the word faggot does not bug me, but hypocrisy does. She said that word on her live stream last night. That's probably why she took it down. Um, Probably at least 10, 15 times. Hold on, let me see if her stream's up. One sec. Okay, I'm back. I don't even see her channel there, but I did block her last night. Maybe that's why. Lonnie tries so hard to be cool and she fails miserably. She just shows how much of a poser she is. She speaks like she's stuck in the 80s. I got something funny for you guys. Hold on. I got sent this morning. Y'all go over and check out this channel, Rebecca. They've got so you know how Lonnie says, oh shit, hold on. Hold on one sec. Okay, so I don't give a shit. Like when people go after people's looks, like Lonnie does. This channel, Rebecca, that someone shared with me this morning, who I'll keep on the DL. Go check out that channel, folks. Just look at the community wall. That's what no filter looks like. Hey, laugh at life. Hey, are you woke yet? She used that word multiple times. Gladys. Who gifted memberships? I can't see. Uh, thank you to whoever did that. Who did that? I can't see it over on StreamYard. Laugh at life. We are doing good. Girl, you need to come out and we need to celebrate. You got your blessing. I got my blessing. We good. I'm high on sun, so bear with me. You're high on the sunshine? Hey, is your winter coming up? It's very sunny here too. But yes. So back to Lonnie. I've seen her in Tasher in her streams. I mean, just playing it up, you know. Um, the sympathy card, the Robbie's terrible. But this bitch, I mean, if her stream's still there, I'm surprised because she'd probably lose her entire channel. But yet, I'm terrible. If I would have said to a female what she said to me yesterday about my rape, oh my God, you would never, ever hear the end of it on here. Oh my God, CJ. I think you've told me you're here before. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I don't know if I'm sure we do have window washers here. I mean, they've never stared in the window at me naked. Um, but hold on. Let me show you. It's beautiful outside. Nice and sunny. See? It's gorgeous. I need to repot my plants today. And I am going to go and pick up my sweet Melania, my new hamster. Oh, that's another thing Lonnie was saying. Bitch, oh, you found her channel. Okay, 71. You could send it to me in Messenger too if you want. Lonnie, listen, you guys, I don't give a fuck what you think about animals. If you're a piece of shit, whether it's a human or an animal, they neglect to take accountability when they go on and on and on about a dead pet. I'm sorry you don't give a shit about animals, but I do. And she was going on and on saying, at least my pets aren't in the ground and blah. And like just everything that Lonnie could say that's disgusting, foul, and bullshit, she said it. Okay, 71. Thank you. She said it. So explain to me again the outrage that Lonnie was having about Tasha, her sister, and her grandma when she's sitting there saying that sort of foul shit. That's why I don't care. You get what you give. Hey, chicken lady, you have a mouse named Butterscotch? Oh, will you send me a picture of Butterscotch? All right, I'm gonna go look. Hold on. Thank you, 71, for doing that. One sec. The stream is still there, folks. Here's the link to the stream. If you find anything that you feel is inappropriate, I would suggest maybe you let someone know about that. Yes, Gladys. A while back, Lonnie was coming in here saying how much she loved me, kissing my ass, hey, Azza, all of that. But she flipped. I mean, it, you know, I mean, it is what it is. People flip all the time like that. She does. She definitely does and has in the past. Um, but it's fucking sick. Hey, Nikki, are you still in here? I want to see if Nikki's in here so we could play part of it. So you could hear the foul shit she was saying. And you'll hear foul shit from me too, bitch. You sure will. Because after what she said about my rape and my hamster and all that, and we're going back and forth in the comments, and then she's like, she titled it, Take a Link. Oh, I took a link. Nikki, are you busy? Can you play part of it? She's probably going to fucking delete it. She better understand that she made it public if she indeed does have an attorney and a website with proof of dollar amount that she should want to put this to rest. Oh, NC? I'm just going to start saying NC because saying her name is fucking annoying. Natasha. Such a bougie fucking name. Yeah, she probably is sleeping 71. She seemed pretty, she was rolling her joints last night, she said. And yeah, she seemed pretty fucked up. Yeah, this is your chance to watch it. The website she has is a free or mostly free website. Yeah, Nikki buys websites, and they're not expensive at all. Hey, Vids, how you doing? How you do? I hear you've been going through some shit too. I'm sorry. Lonnie's been fucking coming at you too. I think you've been putting in her place. I haven't seen your streams on Lonnie. I've seen a couple of your other ones on other people, but fuck that bitch. Happy Friday to you too. You're gonna ask her if she would be willing to discuss these funds. I will even go on her panel. Um, when it comes to discussing NC's fundraisers or anything, it's all deflection. Deflection, excuses, and all that bullshit. And she was telling me Robbie's gonna have to change his last name. He's forced. No, and the other party is aware of that now. That's not gonna fucking happen. You know how much of a pain in the ass it is to go through all your credit card company, your bills, everything, your social security card, your driver's license, changing your name. I'm not fucking doing that. Fuck that shit. And when I changed my name, I said, I'm never changing it back, just so everyone fucking knows. It was a pain. Fuck that. Sorry I'm cussing a lot. Hey, Gigi. Mel took her church the other day. It was beautiful. Oh, she filmed her church as I'm sitting here cussing. Sorry about that, God. Oh, yes, Laugh at Life. And that is amazing. Laugh at Life won in her court case for her divorce and she got the house. So that's good. You're still Sarah Aguilera? Like Christina Aguilera? You could pass for her sister, you know. In your bikini and all that. That Sally Ann's all jealous of. Oh, I love it. That's an Ecuadorian name, right? Aguilera. I don't know how you say it. Is it Aguilera? Aguilera? Aggie. Aguilera. Nikki dipped out. She don't want to do any work for me this morning. I don't blame her. Mel didn't hold back. Mel was mad, and it takes a lot for Mel to get mad. Yeah. I mean, fucking Lonnie was terrible to Mel. I remember I was there for that shit. Me too, scam busters. She's gonna stand out right away. And Lonnie's like, oh, good luck getting your new hamster. She's gonna die in a month. Bitch, every hamster that I've had as an adult has lived to be 2 years old. One of them was like 1 month short of being 2 years old. And their lifespan is like 2 to 3 years. So while you're over giving sympathy and fucking, you know, being a hypocrite, being like, oh my God, how dare him say this to you, Tasha? No, you guys say just as foul shit and try to get under my skin. So knock it off. My hamsters are any pet that I have are well taken care of. Oh, and you know what else this bitch said? Then she tells people in her chat, you guys, I think we should all go real life on Robbie. Let's do it. And let's call First of all, I don't even have my pet yet. And she's like, let's call animal control on him for killing all of his past pets. Lonnie, I know your fucking information. You make threats like that or anything again, and I'll fucking use it. Don't fucking sit there and make threats like that because you can't handle me, because you don't like me, and take it out on some innocent pet that we don't even fucking know who it is yet. You're gross. I heard her live cry nay say she messed up is that she cries if you dare say them to her. Lonnie always is like, she does end up crying, like NC. I mean, they'll come for you hard, and then when you, I mean, you'll clap back even a little bit, and they fucking cry. Hey, Charlotte. Yeah, it is unfortunate they don't live a long time, Charlotte. Any animal, even dogs. Birds live forever, man. Uh, longer than she had custody for her kids. Yeah, I've taken care of pets longer than she's fucking even probably had visits with them. I don't have any respect or value the opinions of a woman who harmed a child or lost her children. Yeah, I'm sitting here and, Lonnie's sitting there going at me, calling me a loser, a junkie, saying, talk about my divorce, my rape, pretty detail in my rape, pretty fucking disgusting. Yet people still, I don't think actually anybody sees Lonnie as like a saint. I think they just keep her around because of her mouth to say the dirty things for them. Um, Yet she's sitting there, and I was like, okay, hold on a minute. So I'm a loser, right? And I ain't gonna brag about the shit that I have, but I am independent now, and it scared me until yesterday when I got my pension. It did because I didn't know how quick it was gonna come, and I was pretty scared. But Lonnie, I fucking put hard work, years of hard work in, and I've fucking have paid my dues in life. And I don't shame people that live with anybody. But for you to be a hypocrite, living with your parents, you're not taking care of your kids. And you know what she had the nerve to say? When I said, okay, well, you're not doing anything. My sister has my kids and they're just fine. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Your sister does. You don't. That's my point. And You could save it when you're talking about, oh, well, I take care of my dad. The fuck you do. You said you take your dad's fucking insulin. Anytime Lonnie is awake, she's on YouTube, being pretty fucking foul and evil. So, no, I don't buy your story. I don't buy your bullshit. And like you say, or claim, okay, Nikki, you're like, I know an addict when I see one. Well, so the fuck do I. If you guys go and look at that Rebecca account that I posted, Lonnie's talking about me looking drugged out and my eyes being sunken in. Well, there's unfiltered pictures on there of her. And her, I mean, she, and I don't want to shame her looks. She has dark circles under her fucking eyes. Okay? She does. Hold on, Nikki. And so the fuck what if I fucking have looked tired or whatever lately? I've been stressed as shit. And I'm still hot and I could still get laid. Thank you, Shelby. She is head witch in charge. And I didn't do anything to Lonnie. She flipped with NC. I don't like when people do that. Oh, and by the way, NC made a post, what was it, this morning? A passive aggressive post once again. Remember how she doesn't make passive aggressive posts? She's speaking specifically to someone. I think it's Siren, by the way, but I'm just guessing. And she's saying, I see you. I see you. And by not making a choice, that's a choice. So again, the passive aggressive, make a choice, choose a side, passive aggressive bullshit. She does look like Lord Farquaad. Quad. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, darling Nikki.
Hello, how are you? Sorry, I'm just trying to get my headset so I can hear.
We don't give a damn about NC's live tonight.
Well, I do. I can't fuck. Well, I won't be watching it, but I'll get the cliff notes. And I want, bitch, if she's listening, I'm gonna just say it one more time. Natasha, you don't get to say when this is over. You fucking cunt. It'll be over when I say it's over. How about that? Go on.
Oh,
I have to say that.
okay. Did you want to play any of Lonnie's stream?
Hold on, I'm gonna grab that actually because I did
Okay.
watch a bit of it. First of all, Lonnie, why I don't know why this bitch is out here continuing to run her fucking mouth. Nobody gives a fuck what you have to say, Lonnie. Literally no one. Okay. You couldn't even be a mother. You spend more of your time and effort and thought about people on YouTube than you do about your own children. Apparent, it seems to me you may even know more about the people on YouTube than you know about your own children. You need to get your shit in put your fucking priorities right.
Yes.
Bitch, you have children. You need to go and start parenting your child. Go be a mother. Go be a mother. Stop being a fucking asshole out on the internet and go take care of your fucking kids. And then to actually publicly say that taking care of your father's a job, you're a fucking douchebag for that. You are a whole piece of shit for that. That is not a job. That
Well,
is not a fucking job.
she's also admitted to taking her his insulin.
I remember that. But who says that? Taking care of my father is a job. No, no, most people do that out of love. In fact, most people who take care of their parents also have jobs and children and families and spouses, and they're able to do that because they know what it is to love. You are feral as fuck. I can't believe the shit that comes out of her fucking mouth. She is so unaware. She has zero self-awareness.
Yeah. And I didn't care. Like, even on the stream, you guys will hear, like, she had already been going at my rape and, my, at least my pets aren't in the ground type stuff. So yeah, I went for her. I did. Hey, Tam Tam. Here in Australia, you can't be on disability and be a career. Her sister told me straight up she does not care for her father. Yeah, and I love you too, Tam Tam. She was saying last night, she's like, "What did my sister say?" Lonnie, I have not spoke to your sister. I speak to people who have, as you can clearly see. And she was saying last night, which by the way, NC said, if you trade one addiction for the other, you're not sober. If you're drinking and you're not doing drugs, you're not sober. Blah, 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 blah. Well, Lonnie has said that she's been sober for 11 years. She has not. She was drinking the night of my wedding, alone in her dress, and she had her liquor with her and she was drinking. So she ain't either. She may be
This,
sober from drugs, which I don't think she is, but that's just my opinion. Oh, shut up, uh-oh. Shut up. Noodle just first of all, Amber is with her child and takes care of her child. We're talking about a mother. Well, I'm not going to say mother. We're talking about a human being who does not
have her
live or take
children.
care of all six of their children. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, let me clear something up for you. I don't like Noodle because she is also a cunt. She's a condescending fucking cunt. I don't like her because the way she abuses the legal system and that stalking order that she got. Number one, that is the biggest reason why I don't like her. The way that
Yeah.
she takes advantage of it, the way that she bullies Mrs. P when she fucking knows that Mrs. P cannot defend herself. So my comments to Noodle about parenting are far down the list. They're there, but no, that's not why I don't like her. And I'm not the worst for doing that. I'm not out here telling people how to be a parent. I just have no fucking respect for any woman or man that mistreats children or discards their children. And I can say that because I have 6 children that I took care of.
Mm-hmm.
So I have every fucking right. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to raising children. I know.
Tam Tam, I did talk about that because the shit she was talking about, I did. And I tell people straight up, if you're going to go for my deceased pets or anything like that, be prepared. And I don't care. Hey, Divergent. Yeah, uh-oh, or, whoever you are, why don't you come in as yourself? You
Yeah, that was
won't.
what did they say? Nikki, you don't like Noodle because she talks about parenting. Bullshit. I don't like Noodle because of the stalking order, her abuse of the legal system, the way that she. Oh dear God, what was that?
And Noodle's just a hypocrite, period.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I would, look, I would get sober for my pets. I would work hard for my fucking pets. Oh, and then she had the nerve last night. She's talking about my divorce. She's like, at least I can see my animals, talking because I don't see my pets that I had there anymore. And I'm like, anything and everything Lonnie could have used to get under my skin, she did. So I did the same back. Is it right for me to do? No, but it ain't right for her to do. And she knows my
What is
mouth.
what is right in this community? That's anybody like that's what I don't understand. It's when you say something or when I say something or it's and whenever someone's and that's this is recent. This is some shit that just started within the past few years that because this community was not like that the way that it is now 6 years ago. what we're dealing with now are a bunch of fucking Karens. I don't know where they came from, but all of a sudden, everybody's got such fragile fucking. Everybody's so fragile. Like, my God, you say, I'll never get over people losing their fucking minds over what I said to Missy. I still cannot believe that. But since when? Since when did this community of everybody become so fragile, so fucking offended by every when did that happen? When the
Well,
fuck did it happen?
Lonnie was there in NC stream when they were making rules on what should be discussed and what shouldn't. And deceased relatives was one of them. Well, I don't give a damn if you're not an animal person. I am. And I don't know if Natasha's even ever had a pet before. I don't think she's capable, or, I don't think
She
she's,
is a fucking animal.
yeah. So, for her to be like, you've never had children, Robbie. Well, I don't think you've ever had pets, or you don't, doesn't seem like she likes animals very
Th-
much the way she
Okay,
talks about them.
well,
I fucking
this
do.
this is a woman who did a fundraiser to raise money to purchase cat food for a bunch of fucking stray hungry cats and kept the money. Didn't buy anything for the cats. No cat food, nothing. Let them starve. But she kept that
Wow.
money. Yeah, she did that. That was one of her fundraisers before she came to YouTube. Claimed that
Gross.
she was raising money to go feed a bunch of stray cats. And on another stream that she did, she said she doesn't even fucking like cat. There you go. Thank you. I was 71 set up. Yeah. She doesn't even like cats, but she did that fundraiser. Didn't show receipts, didn't buy fucking cat food, didn't take pictures of buying cat food, nothing. So no, she doesn't give a fuck about animals. As far as I'm concerned, if it has a heartbeat, it's it it's deserving of fucking love and care unless it's Robbie.
And I'm sorry she did that, Tam Tam. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, Tam Tam, while I'm saying that out
What?
loud.
She did. No, I'm sorry.
Lonnie
Who
spoke
said
shit about Tam Tam's mother overdosing and said her mom didn't die with a needle in her arm. Who the fuck is Lonnie to talk? Yeah, Lonnie, she does not hold back on the foulness. And when somebody does that to me, neither do I. Because at that point you remove that level of respect. And so it's like the saying, the gloves are off. And that's what last night was. And you could just tell I did get under her skin because I mean, literally, it got to the point where I mean, she was saying everything to try to like fucking like make me. She wanted me to like cry. I mean, it was bad, and I'm just sitting there like, bitch, keep making yourself look bad. Do it. Oh my god, Divergent. Do you want to play part of that? I don't have like too long, but we
hold
could
on,
play
I'll be
some of it.
back. Just give me a second, I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, she sure can't take it because she's going to be complaining somewhere about it and not mentioning anything that she said. I think consensus around these YouTube streets is that not many people like Lonnie. I've yet to see someone really go to bat for her. That is true. And I mean, the reason for that, too, in my experience, is because Lonnie, there's so many. I hate having to use the word over and over, but it is what it is. It's flip flopping. And she gets so angry and aggressive. And you'll notice with Lonnie, once she flips on someone, but she goes back to them, then she'll like just out of her own, nobody asks her to, nobody tells her to. She'll start like going to bat for people. She's done it for me, like, kissing their ass and stuff. And she'll use the word we. We don't do that over here. We don't. It's like, first of all, there's no we because in a week you're going to be we with somebody else on the other side. There's no we. You don't do that.
Hold
When
on a
anybody
second.
does that, it's like, no. I mean, I'll say we with me and Nikki because we're tight. But like we as like a whole group of people on YouTube, are you fucking kidding me? Everybody stabs each other in the back. There's no we.
Who said that? Sorry, I just got back.
Oh, I'm just saying when Lonnie goes to anybody, you know, she'll flip on them, but then be welcome back and she'll
You
go to
know,
bat for them.
yeah, I like to say we when I'm talking about my children. I like to say
Uh-huh.
we because you know my family. Yeah, that's when I this bitch over here.
Mm-hmm.
She isn't a we with anybody. Hold on, do you want me to pull up her live?
Yeah. And just put it on a little bit quicker speed and I'll play some background noise.
Okay, 1 second. Oh wait, well, I mean, I don't know if she can strike, but hold on. So
If she
what?
does, I'll know if she strikes with the real information too, because I have the real information. Yeah, how many times has Natasha dragged her, Tam? Hey, baby Jane. We'll get you some context. Laugh at life. You'll hear.
Oh, yeah, this is one dirty bitch we're about to hear. Did you see that?
What?
It should be backstage.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. So hold on
Oh
one
wait, let me
sec. Let's
just
do this.
full screen it.
Let me hear. Can you guys hear that? Hold on.
Yeah, it
The
might be a
music?
little loud. Yeah, maybe it's a little loud.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn it down.
You might want to remove or like just put us on the screen too. I think that makes a difference. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Hold on. Thank you, Lycan. And Lycan, I don't know exactly like what things you because I've seen some of the things you said, but one thing that stood out when you said that I called Tiffany's school, that's not correct. I've never done that. That's not accurate. The other things like, you know, we can disagree on or whatever, but things that I didn't do, no, I didn't do that. All right, hold on. Sorry, it's taking me a minute. Is the music quiet enough?
I think so.
We'll just do that. Is that good?
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Let me just make sure this is because she plays music. I think at the beginning. So.
Okay.
Karen, I'm calling out some bitches. You're good? I'm calling out some bitches, but you know.
You could fast forward.
Okay. To which part?
You could go to when I go up and then like right after that. And brace yourself, bitches. Now, I'm telling you right now, I went for her because she was sitting there going and fucking we're arguing in the comments. That's why she went live and said take a link, and I did. Talking about at least my animals aren't in the ground, yours are dead, you killed them. And then on this live, she says, everybody, let's all go real life on Robbie. Let's call animal control on him, put him on a ban list. Talking about the guy tying my hands, laughing about it. And yeah, so this is why I said what I said to her, and I don't take it back. Morning, Wyoming.
It's so funny though. If you can you just quickly show her what she's got on the screen here?
Yes, let me, sorry, on the phone.
This
I'm
yellow picture.
trying to.
It's I think it's
Oh, that's is you big mad? Are you big mad? I'm big
yeah,
mad.
that's a photo of isn't it Sophie Loren looking at I think that's Jane Mansfield. I think that's who that is. Looking at her boobs. That's funny to me because of Natasha. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I didn't know what that is.
Yeah.
I just know it's a
You gotta keep
Caitlyn
running
song.
your mouth.
Oh wait, hold on. I think I haven't worked too much. Okay.
You think everyone runs from you? Come on.
I get that, Lycan. I understand that.
What? Sorry.
I was saying the hard lesson he had to learn is just because people do bad things doesn't give you the right to do it back. And I agree with that. Like I say that out loud, and that's something that I struggle with and I'm open about. And I mean, when people are actively saying really fucking foul shit, it is hard for me to bite my tongue. And that's something that I do need to work on harder. I mean, but these bitches, they fucking go hard, and it's hard to control. You can't change your name for a few more days. I like your name like that. All right, sorry, Nikki.
Okay. What the fuck was it?
I'm calling out some bitches, but you know, they're gonna say, oh, I went to bed. Crybaby fucking Karen, you wouldn't have me blocked in your chat. You want to run your mouth about my children again? How's your hamsters out there, Robbie? How's your hamsters? What, 6 feet under the fucking ground? You want to see my
pause? I wasn't at that point. I was not talking about her children. I was talking about her. I said, you're worried about me on here, talk about my rape and all this. Why don't you worry about like getting your life back in order and not worry about mine? So we could continue.
my fur babies? Yeah? You want to keep running your mouth about my children? Go for it. Go for it. Want to run your fucking mouth about my looks? I don't have to go and fill in little parts of hair on my fucking body just to make me, you know, feel good about myself. Hey, Robbie, you're the one losing your fucking hair, man. What, at 42 years old?
Use filters.
Can I just say one thing?
Oh, look at my kitty over here. You want to see my kitty?
I just wanted to say something about, like, when he said, you know, about learning a hard lesson. When someone says something about you don't have to go that low. I agree with that. And absolutely, like, you don't have to, and you probably I shouldn't, but I do try to do it. I try to keep it to where I'm making a comparison or calling out hypocrisy.
See, that's where you and I are different. I just go hard.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in. I don't think that I come out here and just start fucking swinging low. I will do it if somebody starts talking about something like, you know, I have heard Lonnie talk about people's parenting. I have heard her talk about people's looks. Anything that somebody brings up where they're attacking someone for consistently, yeah, then, you know, I'll say some shit. But I wouldn't just come out and start talking about something that, you know, I wouldn't just bring something like this up. Or some random thing up about a person if they hadn't messaged, or unless it's Amy. And now Natasha. That's my fucking exception to every rule I have.
Well, also to touch on what Lycan said, the reason why a lot of times, and a lot of people even lately, have gone low because they know my mouth. And so that's why a lot of times I don't want to respond, and then I end up doing it because I get fucking triggered. And it's because they want that response so that they can be like, oh my God, listen what he said, but they'll just completely wipe off the table what they said to me first.
Yeah, that's common.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to play it now?
Yeah, Rosalang, it's a beautiful day today. We're up early.
She ate 6 foot under the fucking ground, is she? I turned that live stream on for what, 20 minutes, and you're sitting there running your fucking mouth. Okay. You want to come up?
Who are you calling bitch boy?
You. I'm calling you a bitch.
You know who's a bitch boy?
Who?
I didn't
The
hear
child
that
that you killed at birth because you drank while you were pregnant, cunt.
Oh, yeah, I did I?
Yeah,
I
you
kill him?
did. You fucking killed him because you're a shitty-ass bitch. And then you have 6 other kids that you fucking neglect, you ugly cunt. What you gonna say about that? Call me bitch boy now, you ugly bitch.
You lied and said you
fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Who the fuck you calling bitch boy? I'm gonna start calling your aborted baby bitch.
Oh my God, Rob.
You said you spoke to my sister. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jump down.
I told you I went hard.
Jump down. You bitch. You are a fucking bitch boy. You said you spoke to my sister. Where's the fucking proof? Where's the proof that you spoke to my sister about all this shit, Robbie? You want to go on about my fucking kid? You want to go on about my fucking kids? Why don't you do a drug test like I did on a live stream, Robbie?
I don't need to do a drug test.
Is that why you're going at mine? Fucking recovery. Because you're fucking that weak and you aren't strong enough to fucking give up.
Okay, you could pause there real quick.
12th of June.
I have not gone for Lonnie's recovery until she mentioned mine. And I just said, well, are you fucking sober? And that's enough to trigger her.
She's not. I mean, I don't care who does. I'll be completely honest. I don't give a fuck about any vices that people have. But if you know you're actively using and you're gonna sit up anywhere and start fucking pointing your fingers, judging others, that's some bullshit. And I don't believe she's on anything during this stream. She sounds sober to me, but I have heard her where it's obvious. We're not talking about fucking alcohol. So I don't believe she's clean. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like her or the things that she said about me. I'm saying that based on what I've heard from her and the way she's behaved and the way she sounds.
Yeah.
So, you want me to hit play?
Yeah.
June, bitch. 12th of June. 11 years clean. Bitch boy. Yeah, you are a little bitch boy. Because if you're going to go that low about people's fucking children, you are a fucking bitch boy. You lose the argument.
Bitch.
You lose a fucking argument.
Dude, you literally were
up here.
just talking about innocent fucking animals being in the ground. And watch, when she gets into the rape part, it's fucking, you'll hear.
One that's got a fucking saggy fucking right side of her face and wants to go on about our looks.
I think she's I'm pretty sure she's talking about me here. And is that who she's talking about? If she's talking about me, I'm pretty sure she is. What she's referring to is I had Bell's palsy like 10 years ago, and it didn't heal, which I've talked about. I don't know what the fuck this has to do with anything that she's talking about right now, and you wouldn't really even notice it. It's not something that you would really notice, but I think that's what she's referring to. I'm not sure.
And she was sending you pictures of my apartment? What the fuck?
She doesn't even have an apartment. Do you see what the fuck is this?
What?
Where I paused it.
Oh, I don't know.
Can you see her?
Oh, no.
On the screen?
Oh, yeah.
A beast.
Yeah.
Happy with my looks. Are you happy with your looks? I don't
No lips.
think so. Because you're fucking losing your fucking goddamn hair, mate. And you fill it in to make you fucking feel better about yourself, huh? Huh, Robbie?
No.
I want
Lonnie,
to go on about aborting.
Lonnie, when you have a hairstyle, when I wear my hair longer, yeah, I do my fucking hair. Just like you put extensions in your fucking hair. It's no different. I don't give a shit. This whole balding, you're balding, you're 42. Yeah, you said it as it is. I'm 42 and I'm balding. That's what happens to some men, even younger. Your point? Yeah, she was saying I smoke, meth. And yeah, you could keep going.
Aborting my baby? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Night, bitch. What, you're going to go get another hamster so you can kill it? Because he's fucking sad sack of shit. You can't even keep a husband. And you say he's an abuser.
Oh, excuse me, bitch. You couldn't even get a husband, never mind keep one. What are you talking about? Clearly, we know you've had relationships or at least been with men because you have children. Where are they at? In jail. One of them we know. Where's your husband, Lonnie? Where is he? But this is what I mean. This is the shit that pisses me off. She's gonna sit here and talk about first of all, she's talking about Robbie's hair. Why is she talking about something that he can't control? It's childish, honestly. And two, now she's talking about you can't keep a husband, bitch.
I don't want a
Where's
husband.
your man at? Where's her man at, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Abuser. Yeah. We got all that,
Yes,
don't we?
Charlotte.
We got all that proof that you're the abuser. What about that fucking door that you smashed in?
That was not me, dumbass.
Pay attention, Lonnie. This is proof that this is why I believe she's not clean. Because if she were, she would be at least somewhat coherent, and she would. There's no denying what happened with the door. There's no
Yeah.
denying what happened on that day, Lonnie. And just because you sit up here and run your fucking mouth, making up fucking fairy tales, I think
Here.
she might actually believe this shit.
I have some homework for Lonnie. What was it? Was it June 2nd of last year? June something of last year, okay? Go look at the date of the door being smashed and go look at the date of who got arrested. That's all you need to know.
Speaking of being arrested, Lonnie.
2 and 2 together, honey.
Mm-hmm.
But you're the victim, aren't you? Like you're a victim of a fake rape? Yeah, we all.
Here we go.
Okay, there's no such thing as a fake rape, Lonnie. That is an oxymoron. It does that. There's no fake. It's either rape or it's not. You fucking clown. Sorry.
I
Sheriff
personally
was
like
there.
men that are balding or bald. I think it's hot. But anyways.
We don't believe you about that. That's why you
Nobody fucking cares what you believe.
and fucking Nikki are over in the same fucking community on the same panel because you both lied about that, didn't you? Because your stories keep.
Okay, she's about to start talking about stories changing. Lonnie, please, I'm gonna ask of her the same thing that I asked of Amy and Natasha. Come up on my panel. I won't yell at you. I'll be respectful towards you. Please take a link, come up on my panel, have a conversation with me, and tell me how my stories have changed, how my story keeps changing. You know what keeps changing? The bullshit that Amy is spewing. I've never told my story, so I don't know what you're talking about. It keeps changing. No, I've never told my story of what happened. I said it happened. That's it.
And I don't give
Now,
a fuck
everything else.
if she thinks my story changed, because that fucking whole morning is a fucking blur to me. This bitch
Well-
has no idea what it feels like.
Robbie, I did a live one time. I'll just be quick. And this was when they were saying the same thing to me, that I was lying. I couldn't get my shit together. Blah blah blah. So I just did a little bit of research on the psychology of, trauma victims, and if you look into it, it'll make sense as far as scattered memories and things like that. And it doesn't really apply to me because I've never gone into detail about what happened to me. But in your case, it would. You should probably look it up, and so should all of these bitches, because they might, rather than run their fucking mouths, they could be educated on, the whole thing, that how it. Can't even fucking talk about it. Anyways, they should do that. Is what I'm saying.
Well, also, like what RU Woke said, things come flowing back. And there are some things, even like just now, it hasn't even been like 2 weeks, that like come back in my head. Like not, and it sounds weird or it sounds bad, but it's how I see it. There's like memories that come back to be like, oh, did he think like it was okay because I did this or that? Or I'll remember like how I went along with it and stuff. And like, there's just things that pop back up in your fucking head. I've never experienced this shit before.
I know with
And you know
my-
shit, Lonnie.
Well, with my situation, to me it's very strange, because some of the things I remember most vividly are like, one of the things is a fish tank. Why do I remember that? Why? I don't know. Why do I remember the smell of this? Whatever. I don't even know if it had fish in it. There was something in it, but it's just stupid little things. And unless you've experienced something like, and it actually, this just goes for trauma in general. Anybody who's experienced any sort of trauma, that's how it happened. You don't remember every single thing in detail or in chronological order or whatever, and for her to anyone to even say the things that she is saying here.
Yeah,
Why?
I think the the smell of his
Mhm.
breath probably is the thing that stands out the most right now. I don't think I'll ever fucking forget that.
Well, okay, I'll hit play.
Stories keep changing. Then you're like, you know what? Make me feel bad. I'm just going to go and have sex with a guy on Grindr. You're a fucking piece of
And
shit. You're a piece of shit. Prove that you spoke to my sister. Prove that my sister said that to you, Robbie.
I didn't speak to your
Came to
sister,
me.
dumbass.
How do you go from talking about somebody lying about rape and then to go to Grinder and then talking about her prove that you spoke to my I mean that does speak volumes if you think about it. How she's literally all over the place and she can't focus on one specific thing, and we're supposed to take this fucking rag seriously?
Right.
Come on.
Ages ago and said you relapsed and you got all cuts all over your fucking lips. What did I say to you? Go to the drugstore and get fucking this that I used to have when I was on drugs fucking almost 12 years ago. It hydrates you.
So
and
what
stops you
she's
from
doing, what she's doing is she's a private conversation from a relapse I had. Meth burns your mouth really bad on the inside, especially if you eat it. Because I don't keep paraphernalia on me, so if you can't smoke it, just pop it in your mouth and swallow, and it burns your cheeks really bad, and the inside of your mouth. And so when she was my friend, I had confided in her and told her that, and so that's what she's outing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we didn't know that you had relapses.
Right.
from getting cracked lips, and it stops you from feeling like absolute shit. Didn't I not, Robbie?
Somebody get her a hero biscuit.
Yeah.
I've got all the fucking messages to prove it. You told me you relapsed.
And
did I ever tell you I relapsed?
Oh my god, did she just expose you?
No.
No, mate, because I don't. Because I'm a strong enough bitch to unfucking stand that that's not the lifestyle I wanted. And it's not the lifestyle that my family wanted me to have. And it's not.
You know what other love?
Oh, you mean your kids?
Didn't want? Yeah, there's a lifestyle you also didn't want. Because if you're going to start making comparison, Lonnie, about the reason you don't do drugs or the reason you don't do X, Y, and Z is because that's not the lifestyle you wanted. Well, that's not the only thing that you removed from your life because it didn't fit in with the lifestyle you wanted. So if I were you, Lonnie, I'd shut the fuck up and pay very close attention to what comes out of my mouth.
Lonnie, if you did it for your family, that means you would do it for your kids too. And where are they is my question.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine.
And it's not fair to put my family into that fucking situation anymore. But you know what? All you do is...
I know she's not talking about what's fair and what's not. Lonnie, come on. You have no fucking moral compass at all. You have no right to be talking to anybody about what is fair and what's not. You have talked about every possible thing a person could talk about on this platform. Do you have something to say, Robbie? No? Okay.
No, I was turning on the fan.
You don't give a fuck.
Pull down my phone.
About anyone else. That's why you don't talk to your mother and you don't talk to your father. I live with my...
Oh, really? Robbie, do you talk to your parents?
I just talked to my mom and dad last week. My mom just mailed me some powdered eggs that her friend makes from her chickens.
Lonnie, I talked to his mom too, just so you know.
Yeah.
Love her very much.
Live with mine. I'm not a fucking
wait.
sad sack of shit and you don't talk to your father. I live with you. Is think about yourself.
Hold on.
You don't give a fuck about anyone else. That's why you don't talk to your mother and you don't talk to your father. I live with mine.
Yeah, you live with them, bitch.
Yeah, Lonnie. Okay.
I'm not a fucking sad sack of shit and a fucking...
You are.
Selfish cunt. I'm not a fucking selfish cunt like you that only thinks about yourself. That's why you're fucking married.
Oh, okay,
failed.
okay.
You fail at everything.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but if I birthed 6 children and I gave them to someone and moved in with my parents, that sounds like someone thinking about themselves.
Hold on a second.
There are a lot of gay men who don't work out. My ass needs to work out. But see, and thank you to Nikki for playing this, because remember, this is NC's people. Remember, they were making rules.
Robbie, give me a minute. My son just came in. Just give me like a minute. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. Well, thank you, Charlotte. And somebody who, I mean, I understand, like, people go back and forth. We call each other names, maybe knock each other's looks here and there, whatever. When you are that outspoken and like that pushy to try to hurt somebody for what they look like, bitch, I am perfectly fine and happy. Even when I'm out of shape, I'm still pretty fucking hot. But that's like a huge sign to me of insecurity, because, you know, you just want to hurt that person, or, you know, and NC does that all the time too. It's like, dude, it's apparent and very clear that of your insecurities. We get it. So you could say all you want, 42-year-old man balding, all that shit. Bitch, I still score. And next. And you don't tell me when it's time, or when I've had enough time to have sex again from what happened. No, bitch. Matter of fact, just for the haters, not only after the other guy that looked like Joe Santagato, I had a guy here the other night that looked just like Chris Watts. Yeah, he was fucking hot. And what? I told him that, by the way. I said, it's a compliment, I promise. He was like, who's Chris Watts? And I was like, well, I explained to him, and I said, you know, besides everything else, you know, just the looks, you're hot. He had the hairline and everything. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. I'm freaking out. I'm sorry. I wasn't even listening because my son.
Are you okay? Do you got to go?
No. He gave me a Mother's Day gift early. He came in with a big box, and it's a whole setup, like the microphone, the stand, I don't know, all these parts. Because I told him, like, you know how Siren does karaoke and stuff? And how I'm always singing? And he got me like this entire setup, a microphone.
That is so awesome.
Everything.
Happy Mother's Day.
I'm freaking out. I'm sorry, you guys. He came in with this box, and I was like, I'm because you know how I'm always okay. You know what? I'll just let you continue. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Because I love singing. I'm always singing, and my daughters are always singing. And I was telling him, you know, like, I wouldn't mind. I was looking at microphones. But,
Yeah.
you know, I can't sing. Don't get me wrong. I cannot sing, but I do enjoy it. So what I've been doing is I've been recording songs on just sitting here on my iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes in with this box because he's got a studio upstairs, and he's officially, oh, by the way, he's officially a guitar player. Like he plays electric guitar, but anyways, whatever. So he's into music. All my kids are, and he just came with this big box, and it's everything, every fucking thing. It's like a little mini studio. I'm freaking out.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and to my mom.
Thank you. Oh my God. Oh,
Is
sorry.
it,
Okay. Sorry.
Do we share the same Mother's Day, like Canada and the US?
Yes. It's on the 11th, but I don't get to celebrate Mother's Day because two of my children were born. One was born on the 10th and one was born on the 12th. So it's like every second year, well, literally every single year, I have a birthday on Mother's Day weekend for one of my daughters. And I've really never had like an actual Mother's Day, so I always get stuff early. Which is fine. I'm fine with that. I always had a pretty Christmas.
Well, I would just like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that have taken care of their children and been a very good mom.
Oh, I think that, yeah, anybody who cares and loves and takes care of anything, honestly. I mean, but
Yeah,
wow. Oh my
they
God.
do love her. They're sweet kids.
Oh.
Are you gonna? So you could go like use it for your live streams too, right?
Yeah, it's I don't know anything, like I don't know it I don't know. Yeah, he's gonna set it up for me, but it's got like that hook arm, and it's got, what is this? That thing you put in front of it, that
Yeah.
circle filter thing, whatever, and it's windscreen filter shield.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah. The
God.
pop filter.
Yeah. Anyway, but he just came in holding this box, and I was like, you know, and
That's really sweet.
I'm so excited because I was asking him. I don't know anything about music. I don't know anything about equipment like that. And he, like I said, he's got a whole room where he's got those foam pads on the wall, and he's got like this
Yeah.
whole setup going on. And because he plays the electric guitar, but I don't know. I don't even know what to say. But I was asking him because I was, asking him like what should I look for, and I told him about, so Siren and Nicole both have that round thing in front of
Mhm.
their microphones. And that was like 2 weeks, just started about 2 weeks ago. I started talking about it, and I just was browsing, looking for it, and he ordered me everything.
I can't wait to hear like what your sound sounds like when you go
Oh,
live.
I'm gonna be singing. I promise you. Now it's on. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll get back to the video. I didn't mean to hijack your thing, but
No, you're good.
you want me
And like when you go live, I'm sure later, if you have issues like with StreamYard, I'm sure you'll know. But like when you go in, you just go under audio and change your microphone so it switches over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know about the settings. I just it's it's I'm oh sorry.
Oh, you're
No,
gonna
I know about that.
cry.
I just no, I'm excited. I'm just really excited to do this.
Oh, that's adorable. I love that.
Do you want me to play the rest of this?
Yeah, we could play a little more. And yes,
Everything's
I
in your fucking
agree.
life, don't ya?
What?
Oh, I was just agreeing with Crime and Consequences. And she gets what she gives. I tell people that and they just don't fucking listen. And like, like and said, I get it. And that, I mean, shit. That's something I try to work on every day, is not clapping back as low, but damn.
I was the same way for the longest time. Not that I didn't clap back, but as far as going low, or because I've got some pretty filthy shit that runs through my mind when I think about responding to people or when I get angry with someone. And I've always I've shocking this as this may be, for years on YouTube, I would bite my tongue. But ever since Amy came out and started with what she started, that was it for me. I was like, oh no, I don't care anymore. And I know it sounds bad to say, not because I really don't care. I still wouldn't say the things that, because I've had some horrible, filthy, foul shit come to mind when I'm telling someone off that I don't repeat, because I do understand that. I mean, Jesus, but when I'm not as thoughtful about what I should and shouldn't say as I used to be. And
Well,
I
I mean, when I clap, because it's always clapping back, and I'm confident when I say that. I don't just go for people. When I clap back and I say whatever foul shit it is never to, and even I shouldn't be going for their feelings like they do to me. I should just like let them be the bad person. But when I do, it ain't about uh hurting a family member. It ain't about hurting a deceased relative who can't hear me. When they're going for rape, dead pets, even my deceased friends. I've had that online funeral that I had, or memorial for my friend. a couple years ago. A couple of them. My friend Bessie. I had people like commenting on that or making troll accounts with their pictures and shit. When you do that kind of stuff, my friend Bessie can't hear you. You did that to hurt me. So I do it in return to hurt you, which I shouldn't do. It ain't about hurting anybody else. And people are like, oh my God, how dare you speak of the dead? It's like, that ain't a rule of mine, by the way. I don't give a fuck. My faith is, and this is why Natasha said, well, we don't pray to the same God. I don't give a shit. Dude, when we pass on, we do nothing on this earth matters. Nothing. Fights, sadness, nothing. You are all good. You're in a good place and you're good to go. That is my faith. So I don't give a fuck. And
Yeah,
just like when
I agree.
assholes die and people get up at their funeral and be like, they were the best person. It's like, bitch, stop lying. They were not.
That's how I feel. Like, and my mom literally just passed away, a month ago. And if anybody came out here and started dragging my mom and saying, "Oh, I literally," it would not have any effect on me. These people, no one knew her.
Right.
I wouldn't be offended at all. They don't know her, and they don't. So I don't understand that concept. I don't understand that way of thinking where, if you breathe, and I understand a lot of people will disagree with that, and that's fine. But for me personally, I just don't get it, because I don't know anybody that passed away who's related to anybody on here, and using my mother as an excuse, or sorry, as an example. I don't give it would have no effect on me. It just wouldn't, because the same thing with Amy when she was talking about my daughters. I just thought to myself, why? I don't care what you say about my children. You don't know them.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't, even if they heard it, they would just be like, whatever, like, but it's a thing that, some people will say shit like that because they think it's going to hurt you. I'm not hurt by the words of a shit bag. And the fact that these people are so offended by anything I say or you say, I think that speaks volumes about the insecurity they have.
Yeah.
Why should they care? You know how many people have been dragging me since Amy started her bullshit? People I don't even fucking know. People I've never heard of are leaving me comments constantly. And I know you go through this as well, Robbie, where they're saying, oh, you lied about being, raped, or your story keeps changing. And I just look at these people and I just think, who the fuck are you? If listen, I and you and all of us have been through some shit in our lives. These comments, the things that people say about me, I don't care. So keep trying.
Yeah.
But I'm crazy. And that's the other thing. It's the same thing when people say that you're a drug addict or you're a meth head or whatever. When people say to me that I'm crazy, I'm bipolar, I'm having a psychotic break, or I'm going through, whatever else they say. I think to myself, you are not qualified, first of all, to even say the things that you're saying. And I just don't care. But I think they say these things because they want to trigger me, you, and whoever else they're saying these things to. And good luck, because that is never going to happen. I'll be damned before I let some fucking asshole on the internet bait me into some bullshit. If you ever see me become unhinged, just know that I'm still in control of myself. And at that moment, I want to be unhinged. And I recognize exactly what the fuck I'm doing always, whether you want to believe that or not. Fuck off. Go ahead, Robbie. I don't know what else to say. Was Robbie?
My alarm went off on my phone. I'm sorry.
Okay, where's the video? I want to hear what this fucking...
Yeah, I just want you guys to hear when she talks about the shoelace and all that.
Cool.
Sorry, say that again.
Can you still hear the music?
Yeah.
Oh, is it loud or is it good?
It's
I can't hear it. Okay.
It's low, it's fine.
Well, pet owner.
Do you honestly think that Lonnie is going to strike you for playing a video where she is saying the things that she is saying, knowing that that could have her channel taken down?
Probably not.
Because every pet you've had is being taken off you due to violence or taken off you because you're
What?
Every pet has been taken off. First of all, I've never been violent with anybody, especially pets. What the fuck are you talking about? More bullshit.
Yeah, and that's actually a tactic that a lot of people like Lonnie use, is they'll just throw out things that are absolute lies. She's trying to bait you. She
Yeah.
knows what she just said is not true. However, she also knows that, or she's hoping that if she says it, you're going to respond, and in that response, that's giving her something to respond to, giving her content, keeping this going. Lonnie, fuck off.
I'll
Okay?
tell you what is violent.
Fuck all the way off.
I'll tell you what is violent. Breaking your kid's arm and then them being taken away from you. That's violence.
See, I can't even, honestly, that is fucking you. This fuck you, Lonnie, for that. That isn't even something that I cannot even touch on that, because that is a subject that I know I will go fucking off the rails. So I'll just continue.
because you're a fucking sad sack of shit and can't even look after them, right? I still see my kids. I still see mine. I don't have to go and do fundraisers to go and pay fucking rent. I don't lie about my job, because you know what my job is? Caring for my father.
Hold on a minute.
That's
Pause
my
right
fucking
there.
job.
Lonnie, I pay my rent. I'm about to pay it about 6 months ahead today. As far as lying about my job, do you think I'm going to come on here and tell people where the fuck I worked so they can contact them like they fucking did? And you know who knew where I worked? Amy did. Of course I'm going to lie about my job, you dumbass. And she's about to say, and Hooker did not dox your bus. Bitch, I already proved the fuck she did. And she says, and you haven't worked in a long time. You haven't worked in a long time. You were fired. Bitch, I showed my last paycheck, which was last month. Has the date on it and everything. I come with receipts.
Your job is what? Sitting on your fucking ass, bitching about freaking people on the internet, and say that you're so-called driving a bus and they doxed me. Hooker doxed me. Bullshit. The fucking Hooker did not dox you. I was another person, mate, that fucking stuck up for your fucking ass about that shit, huh? But you push everyone else away and you keep that fucking lying piece of stuff of shit that can't even cam up, that you even fucking said you haven't seen her in 5 fucking years of your friendship.
Okay, first of all,
I've said out
Lonnie,
loud that I've seen her dumbass on panels.
we have, yeah, that's another thing that, you know, she's just going to be saying because she wants to get a response. Here's the thing, Lonnie. First of all, I have cammed up Robbie, not out here, but Robbie and I have FaceTime. Number 2, I'm straight, Lonnie. I don't understand your obsession and others' obsessions with me camming up. For what reason? How would that possibly change anything that I say? Why? Why does it matter what I look like? Why don't you continue to believe that my photos are not me, that I'm just this big, fat, ugly beast? Why don't you just believe that? Why do you care? Why does anybody care what I look like? Don't worry about what I look like. It's of no concern to anything that's going on here on YouTube. This is not a dating site. It's contrary to you and your fucking perverted hands and fingers and whatever the fuck else it is you're doing out here. I have no reason to be camming up. Not for you. And you know, it's only women that are telling me to cam up. Isn't that strange? Competitive, jealous women. Lonnie, no.
I'll tell
I
you.
don't care.
I will tell you that there's no reason that Nikki has to be ashamed for not camming up. She doesn't give you guys the pleasure of the bullshit you do. I mean, look what you did to Sarah, and she's like perfection. Okay.
I was gonna, yeah.
So I've seen Nikki. She has nothing to be self-conscious about, but she ain't gonna show you herself, and that drives you crazy.
I mean, who knows? Who knows, right? Maybe I will one day, but it certainly won't be at your beck and call. You weirdo. Okay.
Friendship. She won't even cam up. What are you so worried about, Nikki? That what, you got a lopsided fucking face?
Your fucking creepy ass is what I'm worried about.
Is that your face looks like it's melting off your fucking head? Yeah, nah. And what, you're a victim of this and you're a victim of sexual abuse? But your stories kept changing like yours, Robbie, huh?
This is really weird. I want to mention something because this is what she's about to do here. Oh my God. Yeah, hooligan. I'm so sorry. I love you so much, but I keep forgetting to fucking go into my, I have a lot of people that I have to respond to. Sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt this, but I just saw the name and I was just like, that's one person that I miss so much. I love her so much. Okay. But what Lonnie's about to do here, she does this thing where, and she's going to do it. She goes, I can't do it the way she does it, but I cringed when she did this. And it was like, what the fuck are you? Is there something wrong with you? So,
Yeah.
You'll hear it much.
Thank you, Brantley.
Have you seen your face? When it's not, your eyes aren't sunken into your fucking head? You don't have black rings on your eyes?
Go to that
You don't
channel,
you've got a
folks.
fucking landing strip.
Go to Rebecca. I'll post the channel again in the chat. Go to the community posts, and we'll see what circles around the eyes looks like. And it is Lonnie with no filter.
Strip on your fucking forehead. You look like you've just been fucking, your mum re-gave birth to you. Robbie. Go on, keep coming at me about my children. Go on, it doesn't bother me because it happens every fucking day. It does not bother me, mate. Because my son is actually doing a fucking bachelor's degree in science. What did you have to do, Robbie?
No thanks to you.
Okay, this is also another, I guess, pet peeve of mine. Our parents who bragging about your children is normal. Okay, and I love that. I think that every parent should be very proud of their children's accomplishments. But in this context, she's using it as a flex of hers. Bitch, do not take credit for anything that your children have accomplished. Don't try and use that, because honestly, we all know people who are successful. Some of us gave birth to people who are successful. What the fuck does that have to do with you and Robbie right now? What? You did not raise that child to be successful, Lonnie. You had no contribution to that. He probably has his father's DNA, to be honest with you. So I don't know why you would even bring something like that up. Don't take credit for the accomplishments of your children. That shit annoys the fuck out of me.
What did you do? Brag about being on fucking Grindr with every Tom, Dick and Harry from the US? Getting ass fucking raped? You brought that on yourself. I agree with that. I agree with Natasha. You brought that on yourself. Not our fucking problem. Don't come on here and start bitching and play fucking victim when you want to go and throw all that shit out. Yeah, my son did fucking die at birth. But nah, I've got all that fucking proof. There's no drugs or alcohol in my system, bitch. A nice try. Nice try. Do me to ring my sister right now and ask her if she does know this fucking Save Robbie faggot. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Faggot.
There she goes. Calling me a faggot.
No, it wasn't my fault. Try and trigger me. Because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm going to ask her if she does know this fucking Save Robbie faggot. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Faggot.
There it is. She's going to get into the rape here in a minute.
Because you know what? At the end of the day, I know. I fucking know. I know why my fucking son passed away. Yeah, you are. You're a messed out fucking faggot that needs help.
Yep.
And you say, oh, Lonnie was drinking at my wedding, so she's not sober. What? On occasions, I drink. Wow. Do I come on here with bulging out eyes and my jaw moving? from side to side? Do I have to get my mods to remind me to take my psych meds like fucking...
You never
Hold up.
forget to take your fucking drugs.
Okay, no. Okay, she's referring to Dave G, right? And
No, I'm saying she never forgets.
no, she doesn't. But it's funny how she says that I have to have my mods remind me to take my psych meds. Bitch! The medication I take at 2 a.m, the Dave G reminds me to take our blood pressure medication. It's blood pressure medication. Oh, and a heart pill. Okay? But even if it was psych meds, and what? You know why he reminds me if we're psych meds, which they're not, for your benefit, bitch. For your fucking benefit, not mine. Just be very mindful of that. Do you think she's pulling out all the stops here? Really, Lonnie? No,
Yeah.
you are literally a fucking low down, grimy, greasy pig. That's
Oh, it gets
all you
grosser.
are.
So trigger
God.
warning, people. Like she gets detailed about my rape, and so I'm just giving you trigger warning now.
I agree, you hooligan. These fucking bitches who are out here talking about my medication, all of you bitches should go fucking look into trying that shit. Seriously. Do it. Do it, if not for yourself, but for the people around you in your real life, for your loved ones. Because that's the only reason I started taking these medications. Because I thought I was fine until I realized that I wasn't, and it was having an effect on everybody who loved me. So if you love the people around you, go get yourself some fucking help.
Nikki? No. For 11 years? Yeah, fuck off 11 years. I live with my fucking parents. Don't you think they would fucking know if I'm on drugs, dickhead? But you're going to put all the blame onto me because you're a sad sack of shit and you're weak and you're not strong enough and you don't have that strength to fucking give it up. Anything like happens in your life, you're like, oh, I'm just going to go smoke that crack pipe.
Bitch, you're not even strong enough to use photos that don't require fucking cartoon level filters. Who are you talking to?
It's going to make me feel better.
I didn't smoke crack. It was meth, by the way. Those are two different things.
That's true.
Yeah.
Meth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I thought I pressed play.
It doesn't make you feel better. When are you going to understand that? All that shit that you said that you were in recovery and you're going to all these fucking meetings and shit. Online meetings isn't fucking AA.
Yeah,
Isn't
it is.
rehab. You need fucking rehab, mate.
It's called online
rehab.
AA.
Everyone has fucked up shit in their lives, Robbie, but you want to bring it on here and fucking start all your arguments and then say everybody else is coming at poor fucking Save Robbie. Why did you name your fucking channel Save Robbie? Because God saves me. But here's someone that cut up a fucking pages of the fucking Bible and burnt it.
And you stood by my point at the
that's
time.
original. Come up with something else, Robbie. Come on.
This is a thing, and this is a common thing that they do. This bitch, just like Natasha, just like Amy, and the rest of these fucking rags, they will sit up here and they will drag up all of the horrible things that you did back in 1897. However, they were all friends with you. Knowing these things, they were all friends with you after that and defended you, in fact. And here they are. Here you are, Lonnie. Lonnie, I guarantee you, if I approached you and I wanted to be friends with you, you would be doing the biggest happy dance if Robbie came to you. Bitch, you were in his chat literally like less than 2 weeks ago. You came back, you fucking slithered back in here. I saw you trying to fucking cozy up to Robbie. And you do that all the time. Literally 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago. And listen to you now. You are a fucking hypocrite. You're like a fucking a little fucking mouse chasing its fucking tail. You don't know if you're coming or going. So
Mm-hmm.
why are you talking about anybody else or anything that Robbie has done when you were very much his friend and you were in his chat singing his praises 2
Yes.
weeks ago? Shut the whole fuck up. Hold on.
What is all that STDs from all those guys you fucked on fucking Grinder? Has got to your fucking head, mate.
This is from the same bitch who's talking about having her cervix wreck, or what does she call that? Her cervix. She says something about whenever she has sex, she'll literally come out and say that somebody tore up her cervix or broke her back. You're a fucking pig.
Did you even get checked if that dude that fucking so-called raped you fucking had any diseases? You would have gone to the cops if that happened, Robbie. And if that did happen to Nikki, sitting there and fucking believing your ass, your sorry ass. Oh, you know what? I am being a mum. I'm being a fur baby mum. I don't kill my animals. Unlike you, huh?
You could pause real quick. Lonnie, you don't get to tell me when or how to report if I do ever report what happened. That's not up to you.
No, I don't even know what she was talking about there when she was saying, about you reporting it, and then she said, just like Nikki. Just like Nikki, what, bitch? Are you gonna what? Like, why do these people think that they have any right to tell anyone how they should handle something like that if they've
Yeah.
never experienced it? Shut the fuck. Seriously, the only reason this is sick. The only reason that she would say something like that, or anybody would say something like that, is because they want to be able to access those records. They want to see the proof. It's sadistic behavior and it's grotesque. Like, the fact that she's even speaking on this, or any of these women, and these, keep in mind, these are mothers and grandmothers. Let's not forget that these women have children, they have grandchildren, and this is the shit that comes out of their fucking mouths. They don't concern themselves with the fact that it could very well be one of their children or grandchildren that something like that happens to. And I believe you'll be singing a different fucking tune, all of you. Maybe we should just go back to calling each other cunts and assholes, and focus on anything that is being said.
The arm set up?
No, I'm gonna do that now. Thank you. I love you so much. Lonnie and everybody else, stop focusing on the personal things that happen to people individually that have nothing to do with YouTube. Just because we come out here and we want to share our feelings or vent or talk to the people that care about us, that doesn't mean that you or anyone else has the right to cherry pick and say, oh, well, you put it out there. We did not put this out for you to use as a weapon. You don't seem to understand that. But you also put some shit out here, Lonnie, too, and you don't, keep that in mind.
Well, speaking of cherry picking, they were saying over in NC's, while they're bashing me for my assault, they're saying, and how dare him not report it to save the next person this guy could do it to? Oh, okay, so the other guy is important, but I'm shit and I deserved it.
The other guy, yeah, that's kind of an oxymoron.
Yeah, they're saying, like, for the next person, if this guy does it again, that I'm, it's going to be my fault because I didn't report it. Fuck you. There's many reasons I'm not reporting it, and you don't deserve to know any of those fucking reasons.
Well, I'll say this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to say this right, but I'm going to try. So I don't know. I don't use dating apps. I used to be on Plenty of Fish, but I gave up on that. But I really don't use, thank you, Divergent. I don't use the apps, but through Robbie, I always ask Robbie questions about Grindr and these other apps because I don't know anything about them as far as, how they work, the terms they use, all that stuff. So anyway, so he's given me all kinds of information, like what this means, what that means. And so Grindr, from what I know from Robbie, is basically like a little community of gay men, right? And so they either they know the people that they see on the profiles or they know of them, and then they recognize that there's some new people coming in and out, whatever. But basically it is really a, you know, like a small town little community, because it's local by, you know, it goes by your location.
Yes.
So I can say this, that Robbie did not report what happened to him. Sorry, I'm speaking for you, Robbie, but I just feel like this is an important point to make. Robbie did not report this to the police. However, when you go to Grindr and you spread the word, that's actually more productive in that community than it is for him to have gone to the police. And Robbie has made sure that what happened to him is known by the people who are in that community.
Yeah,
They look out for each other.
my friend
Did you tell
Oliver.
them that?
Well, my friend Oliver reached out, and I've shown a lot of these people his picture. He reached out to him, and he didn't respond to him. But by the time, and it was the same day when the guy left my apartment, and he said he was driving to Tennessee. And by the time Oliver reached him, he was all the way up in Fort Collins because you could see their location. So and that's pretty far away. That's like probably an hour and a half north of here. But yeah, you could even see where they're at.
Well, I think it's a lot better that everybody who uses that app, they know.
It's a
And
hookup site. I mean, that's what it is. And but anyways, we could play because I gotta go pretty soon.
Okay.
And I want you to be able to hook up your exciting equipment, but I just want to get to the shoelace part.
Okay.
Where's all your animals gone? Or are they in fucking boxes or fucking 6 feet under the ground? Or are they in an ashes box?
Who the fuck buries a pet 6 feet under the ground?
Yeah. I can pat mine. Hey, Ciara, come over here, baby. Let's show you.
Can you pat your... Did you just say she can pet her pets?
Yeah.
Why don't you go...
Why don't you go hug your kids?
Yeah, I was going to say, why don't you go cook a meal for your children? Why don't you go do your children's laundry? If you're going to go down, you know, be low like that.
Fool me.
Don't fucking start talking about animals, you know, because we could say some shit about you too, Lonnie. You are a fucking animal.
Show you fucking this faggot, Robbie.
There it is
That I
again.
can actually touch my kitty. How's your cats?
How's your... What do you...
They're good. They're
dog.
with my husband. They're doing great.
Yeah, the way that she's talking, she is acting like you went into the marriage with these animals. These were not Robbie's animals. These animals did not belong to him. These were his husband's animals. Okay.
And then Gizmo, we got Gizmo originally. Like I wanted a cat, but he took to Butthead. Like he loved him. They connected, and he became Butthead's cat. And then Phoenix is from Butthead's girlfriend. She gave the cat to him. So and Brooklyn has always been Michael's for way back. Like Brooklyn's old. So I mean, they are my animals. My hamster was 2 years old. She was elderly and she was moving slow, and she passed away 2 days after I moved in with my aunt. So
yes,
and what?
They
Like
weren't taken from Robbie. These animals weren't removed from your care. The animals still live in their home. If Robbie would have taken them, that would have been cruel, Lonnie. But you wouldn't know anything about that. Fucking asshole.
Nikki, even if they were like my animals and I'm like, I'm taking one of them or taking any of them, I'm not heartless because all three of them, the dog and the two cats, they fucking love each other. They cuddle like
Yes.
I would never take them away from each other ever. And I wouldn't take them away from
Their home.
Yeah, Michael, and yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Lonnie would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a mother of the year.
What?
I just fucking went hard in a fucking car with my son. You couldn't even rub 2 cents together. You couldn't even fucking pay your own rent. You fucking poofter. You poo jabber. Oh no, sorry. That was that guy that raped you, huh? Yeah? You want to
Here
go
we
low,
go.
Robbie? We'll go low, mate. We'll go fucking low. Keep bringing my child up and say that I killed him. Come on, keep bringing him up. Come on. Because it doesn't bother me.
It
Does not
does.
fucking bother me. You know what?
It
I got
should.
one date for when I fucking gave up drugs. The 12th of June, 2013, motherfucker.
Liar.
Mhm.
What's your dates? What, you got fucking, what, 100? Guys, I had a good sleep. I've been talking to somebody online, and I'm going to AA meetings. But then 2 minutes later, you're back on the fucking pipe, aren't you? And then you're accusing your best mate of doing this and doing that and raping your fucking friend. Did you not? You got something fucking, you and your friend Nikki have something weird going on with the whole sexual abuse thing, huh? You're going to sit there and fucking lie about it.
No.
No,
What's
bitch.
weird about it is you and everybody else who's obsessed with talking about it, who's obsessed with wanting the details of those things. And you guys do. That's what you want. You want the details.
Yeah.
That's what's fucked up. That's sick, Lonnie. You don't know. You couldn't possibly know what happened, when it happened, or anything. You're a deviant, just like the rest of them. And you
Mhm.
want the details. That's why they say we're lying. I believe that. I believe it's because they want me, like when they're saying it to me, they want me to come out and say, I'm not lying because here's the story. Bitch, never. So keep calling me a liar. Keep calling Robbie a liar. It changes nothing.
Yeah, and I don't regret. Like, it felt so good to, because that's what I use my channel for a lot, is to vent, to get things off my chest, regardless what mood I'm in. And it felt really good. And a lot of people that I had already told
Yes,
privately said,
everybody.
you shouldn't talk about that online. They're going to use it against you. And I was like, but it feels more worth it because it will feel good to talk about. And it still does. And it's therapeutic to me. So, and I knew that, you know, people were going to run with it. And it's like the people that were my friends are the ones going like the hardest about it.
That is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you know, the way that they always, with this, oh, you're lying, Lonnie. The fact that you guys say that is dangerous. It's dangerous because number one, you don't have to say that. You could say we're lying about a million other things, but it's people like you that stop victims from reporting what happens to them or even getting help for it because they see the things that people like you and Amy and everybody else, they hear you, they see you, and they keep that shit inside. And I hope that I really hope that your children never have ever going through anything like that and have ever heard you speak the way that you're speaking, or anybody who speaks this way, because the message that you guys are sending out is a very dangerous one, and you should think about that.
You need to get a fucking job, mate. Because I'm not selfish bitch like that. I don't go around and fucking put all my fucking shit onto other people because I'm sad shit that sits there with a pipe that has all fucking cups inside my mouth like you, huh? And then you contact people thinking that they're going to be some friggin' hero and tell you, you know, you need this, Robbie, you need that. How many times a fucking day did I, when I found out you relapsed, did I fucking message you to say, have you been taking this? Have you gone to this? Have you gone to that? Have you gone to the shop? Have you gone and got this? Recommended you shit.
What?
How many live streams have you done today? How many live streams have you done today?
What?
2.
How many live?
I did 2, bitch, and I don't have kids or anything else to worry about. I'm single. What about you?
Streams have you done in the last week? Why do you put that fucking energy and that time, right, into going to the police and telling the police what has happened to you? Going to
Lonnie, why? I have to say this. Why you just said that he's lying about it, right? Is that not what she's just been saying that?
Yeah.
See, Lonnie, you're fucked. Your thoughts are all over the place. You are not even coherent right now. If you're gonna say that 1 minute he's lying, and then the next you're telling him to go to the police, why the fuck are you even talking about this? And don't say because he brought it to the platform, because people have brought a lot of things to the platform that, you know, really shouldn't be talked about. But You're literally sitting here. This is all word salad. You're just running your fucking mouth, and anything that comes in your head is coming out of your mouth. It's of no concern to you if Robbie goes to the police or not. It is of no concern to you. So fucking why? What is wrong with this woman? Why do you care? It's not because you care about Robbie. Because if you did, you never would have said the things you just said. I can't. Hold on.
Go and do a fucking... That would be the first thing that I would have... If it happened to me, I wouldn't have fucking had a
Don't ever say what you would do if it happened to you.
shower. I would have gone straight up to the freaking cop shop and the hospital and got a fucking rape kit done on me. And got that dude fucking done. But no, the first thing you did was come on the fucking live stream. I need to vent. I need to vent, guys. I was fucking abused. But I just let him do it. I didn't push him off or anything. I just let him do it. Bullshit. You talk shit. You fucking talk shit, Robbie. Because you want to fucking trigger me? Let's get triggered, huh? Let's get triggered.
There's the answer.
Here we go.
The bitch. I know my kids are fucking well looked after. Well looked after. At the time, I couldn't give them a fucking private schooling. I couldn't give them all the stuff that they have now.
Because you can't fucking provide.
But they are.
It's called being irresponsible.
They have everything they fucking need.
Not
But you know
because
what?
of
And
you.
they're actually really intelligent children. What are you, Robbie? Come onto my fucking panel and tell me what you have done in your life. In the 42 years of your life, what have you done besides from putting a dick in your mouth and a dick in your ass? And putting a dick in someone's ass.
Bitch. You don't see my pay links in chat today, bitch. I've worked hard since I was fucking 13 years old, and I haven't fucking stopped. And just because I lie to people and don't tell them where I worked, that was to protect my fucking career. And I put hard work into that. And yesterday, that shit paid off because I got a big fucking pension check. That's what the fuck I've done. I work for my shit. And if I had kids, I would work my ass off to do everything I could to take care of them and make them happy. And I wouldn't pawn them off on somebody else and then brag about how well off they are, because that has nothing to do with you. You're no part of that. They are well off because they're not with you.
Yeah, I don't know why she keeps using this bullshit about, oh, they're in the better school. Okay, if all of that were true, Lonnie, why could you not live with them? There's a reason for that. I mean, and it has nothing to do with fucking you. Okay, anyways,
Is that Mel Hawks?
Yeah.
Mel? I don't know if you changed your name or not, but thank you for the plants and everything. I love you. Sorry.
Oh, okay, I'll press play.
And killing fucking every animal you owned? Tell me, come on.
Credibility.
Bitch, it's not
Why don't you
killing
come
an
up on
animal
panel?
when
You
your
can't-
animal dies.
Sammy, we run from you all the time. Hey, sweetheart. Lying that you've never been in fucking Natasha Cooper's chat.
What?
Till what? 2018 when fucking she threatened to call the cops on Robbie for going to the Watts house, bitch.
What?
You know what?
Wait, I'm sorry.
He's on panel, Nikki. Sammy, we run from you all the time. Hey, sweetheart. Lying that you've never been in fucking Natasha Cooper's chat. Till what? 2018 when fucking she threatened to call the cops on Robbie for going to the Watts house, bitch. You know what?
That wasn't in 2018, asshole.
You know what? I called you out the other day for lying. So if you're lying about that, what else are you lying about?
You
Bitch, you're not putting receipts with accusing people of lies, dummy.
you have you don't have the facts, Lonnie. Everything you just said is bullshit. It's not true. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
You said that you fucking were pregnant at 17 and worked in a fucking...
So,
No.
I have never said that I was pregnant at 17. So, go ahead and find that clip for me, please. Please find anything anywhere that I've ever said that I was pregnant at 17. I've never been pregnant at 17, just in case anybody was curious. I never said I was pregnant at 17. I've never commented that anywhere. I've never spoken those words, Lonnie. And this is why I believe you're still using
fucking strip joint. And you want to say that I'm a shitty mother. I wouldn't have put myself in that fucking in danger like that if I was...
Hold up. No,
You
but
don't-
again,
oh
I was
my
not.
God.
I was not pregnant and I was not pregnant, and I wasn't pregnant when I was 17. First of all, my son, I already had him at that time, and I, sorry,
Nikki's never
yeah,
disclosed her age.
no. And anyways, yes, I did work at a strip club when I was 17 years old. Now, Lonnie just said she wouldn't put herself or her child in that danger. But my child wasn't actually at the strip club when I was working there. And unlike you, Lonnie, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to take care of mine. Nothing. And that includes working at a strip club. I worked at multiple strip clubs, in case you need to know that. But you don't know what it is to care for a child. And again, if I had to do it all over again, I'd fucking go straight back. I worked at the greasiest, dirtiest fucking strip clubs. And I would do it again. Because I had to do what I had to do to pay and take care of my child. I was 17. You're going to bring that up? I was 17, Lonnie. I was still a minor. And listen to your fucking mouth.
If I was pregnant.
I wasn't pregnant.
But then you backtracked and said, no. What are you lying about now? Everything that comes out of your fucking lopsided, fucking saggy ass mouth is a lie. You say I have no teeth. I've got all my teeth, bitch.
I said you had no lips.
Anything else you'd like to come at me about? Robbie, come on. Come on. Like Nikki said, got all the time in the world. Come on. Even though Nikki said she had a job a few months ago, but it doesn't look like you've got a job if you want to go live every few hours, every fucking day and stay up until 2, 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Actually,
I stay up till about 5.
Yeah, you got a job. Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I'll kick more than my foot on his fucking neck. So come on, keep going at me. You want to keep saying, I look like Lord Farquaad? That doesn't bother me. Keep coming at me.
Oh, but
Is that all you guys have got? Lonnie looks like Lord Farquaad. Lonnie doesn't have her kids. Lonnie was on drugs. Lonnie this. Okay, anything else you want to come at me about?
Those are all facts.
Same shit, different fucking day with you motherfuckers, huh?
Lonnie, there is something I'd like to come at you. I would like for you to stop lying. Stop listening to fucking bullshit you're hearing through the grapevines. And if you're going to talk about somebody, at least start with the truth. Like, speak the truth. They're just going to do it.
No wonder why fucking Michael walked away from your fucking ass. For someone that has epilepsy, you put him through fucking hell. And he probably had seizures more than he would normally because you were there, putting him through stress, Robbie. You fucked up that dude's life in the short period of time of being married to him. Yeah, she does have a job. I give blowjobs in the driveway. Wow. Remember I did that little
That's not a job. I did that for free.
name and you fucking got triggered. You got fucking triggered, didn't you? You still get triggered of me saying that you were in a fucking AI photo of yourself. You fucking went through the same shit the other night, putting that photo up, going
I'm not triggered by that. I'm flattered.
Through every little thing that we said on that live stream. Look at this switch. See, I'm such a short woman. So look at this switch. They said this about the switch. They said this about my face. They said this about my boobs. But who gives a fuck? Obviously, you get so triggered.
No.
You get so fucking triggered. Yeah, the only job you had was working at a strip joint. You dirty fuck. You fucking slut.
Oh.
Yeah, I egged with 2 people online in 7 years. But you know what? I was single.
Listen here, you. I will fuck 150 people if I want to. I don't give a shit if you think I'm a slut. I don't care.
I wasn't giving blowjobs to my fucking husband's best mate. I wasn't cheating on my husband.
No, no cheating was involved. No, we were separated and they're still best friends, so we all get along.
Well, you were the only person, only woman there. That's why you had to go to your level and had to go and get a blowjob from you. You say I've got fucking no teeth, mate.
Lips.
You say I've got no fucking teeth.
I said lips. I've never said you have no teeth. I said you have no lips. Jesus.
Bitch, I've got all my teeth. Even when I was on the fucking crack 12 years ago, I still have my fucking teeth.
Well, so do I.
Don't give a fuck what you have to say about me, man. Come at me about my children. Come at me about my children.
You heard that, right?
You're not going to fucking like it. Because remember,
Yeah.
you still talk to people that know you.
Excuse me? What did she just say? She still talks to people that know us? Or me or you or what? Good, Lonnie. Good.
No one cares.
Yeah. I mean, enjoy that.
And you want to bring all these people up from fucking years ago with Natasha? What, you don't think we haven't heard all that? You don't think I was on my...
I know for a goddamn
You haven't.
fact you have not heard anything that I have to say about Natasha.
But you will.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
her and fucking heard all this before?
No, you haven't.
You're just bringing back shit that happened fucking years ago that no one gives a flying fuck about.
Hold on a minute. Lonnie, do you smoke cigarettes inside with your cats? Breathing that shit in? Shame on you.
Bitch.
We're laughing at you because you're fucking unhinged. You've gone live how many times? And if you haven't gone live today, besides from the one you just ended, you've been up on other people's panels talking your mad fucking shit. No one gives a fuck.
If you know how often I'm on panels, whose panels I'm on, and how long I go live, and all, how long I go live, and when I go live, you give a fuck.
Yeah, how does that
Well, he
work
went
out?
off. He came on panel.
Her father is really sick, according to her. She's smoking these cigarettes inside all the time, and we know this because she does it on camera inside.
Oh. Yeah.
You don't give a damn.
Lonnie.
Aw, look at that, Lonnie. How old are you? I think she's a little bit older than me. You're being scolded by your parents knocking on your door to quiet down in the early hours of the morning because you're screaming on YouTube. Hey, Blue Eyes.
Lonnie, you know what you need? A slut closet. That's what you need. And you should start whispering, too.
Yeah. Keep it
Panel
down.
started going off about how I killed my son and how I don't have my children. And then he ran off like a little bitch. Oh, but no one faces you. Hey, Robbie. The only reason why I didn't say much on when you were on panel was because you're fucking talking over me. That's what you guys do. You turn your mics up and you scream, trying to stop us from being
I
able
don't
to
have to turn my
say
mic up.
You lie. You fucking lie about every fucking thing that comes out of your fucking mouth. We've even got proof of that. People come at you and they don't agree with you, Robbie. You even said in a chat that you will lie on these people. And fucking
Prove it, bitch.
Nikki said the same thing. That you will fucking lie about these people.
Bitch.
Correction. I said if you're
about
gonna lie, we can fucking lie too. Let's just start lying.
Well, yeah, and I cannot believe these bitches. That's what they always say. They accuse everybody else of lying. Meanwhile, literally, most of the shit that I've heard about me is either a flat out lie, or it's distorted, or it's little crumbs of what I've said, and they've just fucked it up. Which, okay, it's fine, but they have a problem with people that they don't like, so they will do anything they possibly can do to discredit us, to make us look bad, to try and turn people against us. Lonnie, let me tell you something about Robbie and I. We've been around for over 6 years in this community. We have dealt with people far, far worse than... You're not even in any fucking categories as far as any threat or anything that anybody would be intimidated by. You're a fucking clown. Nobody's worried about you. Right now, we're entertaining ourselves. You are nothing. That's what you are. A joke. So I don't know why she's even saying this. Is embarrassing. This is cringy.
Ah, she's an MC Mockingbird.
Truly. Like, first of all, I wouldn't ever go up on your panel. The last time when I used to go up on your panel, all you did was lie, and you were saying the same shit about other people. It's the same shit with you. You just run around from community to community to community, trying to fit in. You know, you're trying to get in where you can, fit in where you can get in. You're not going to last over at Natasha's. I promise you, I give it less than a month, and you're going to be out of there homeless again, or whatever they call it on here. Okay, I'll press play.
And I don't give a fuck. Do you seriously think I give a flying fuck how many people like me on this platform?
No.
Yes.
This is my playground. Yeah, I get a little bit emotional sometimes, but doesn't everybody? Like your little fucking drama performance that you really need an Oscar for the other day. Oh, I just can't do this. I'm logging off. She's bringing up my fucking sexual assault. Robbie, seriously, dude. 2 minutes later, bam, you can't sleep and you're back on fucking YouTube on a live stream.
Do you know what's funny is they said the exact, almost verbatim thing about me, about how I went from crying to 20 minutes later laughing. Yeah, it's called being a human being, asshole.
Yeah, and
My
they
one
were
gives a
saying,
fuck.
oh, he hasn't slept because he's on drugs. No, that's what happens. I couldn't sleep in my room after I was sexually assaulted in there, and it was hard to sleep, period.
Well, I'm not on drugs, and I have literally the most ridiculous insomnia, so. Lonnie.
Fuck about your fucking rape. They don't give a shit because it didn't happen. Because you know what? If it did fucking happen to you, you'd be in that cop shop and you would not leave until you got justice for that fucking situation. But no,
That's not true.
you went.
That is actually not true, and I know you got to go soon, Robbie, so I'm not going to go and look it up. But Lonnie, why don't you do some research and go look up what the percentage is of people who were sexually, raped or assaulted, compared to the amount of people who prove or who report it.
Hey, Lonnie,
Do some
I'm not
research.
going to the fucking police. Bitch. That ain't up to you. And you don't tell me, oh, I'd sit there till you get justice. Most people never get justice, dumbass. Don't fucking tell me what to do.
Yeah, this woman is also an abuser. So she knows all about people going to the police to file police reports against her. And unless you've experienced it, Lonnie, you should probably shut the fuck up.
Went on YouTube. You vented. Then you said that you were on a phone to a 24-hour hotline trying to get some advice, and they told you to go get fucked again and go and find someone on Grindr.
They did
Why would
not
they give
tell
you that
me to go get
information? Why would they give you?
fucked. They did not. I felt good after the phone call, and I took it upon myself. After I rearranged my room, I was like, I'm going to make a new good sexual memory in here. And what, bitch?
That's also
I don't give a fuck what you think about that.
that's also not uncommon for people who are victims of any form of SA. I said some in my life, some will never want to be touched ever again. Others go on the other end of the spectrum and they just give themselves away. It's a psychological thing. Lonnie, you know nothing. You are uneducated and you're embarrassing yourself and you don't even know it.
I'm not going to stop enjoying sex because of one person trying to fucking destroy that. Nope.
Oh, are you woke yet? There you go. You see that comment, Robbie?
Yep. 63 to 75% of SA goes unreported.
Lonnie, I know you have access to Google. Try researching before you run your fucking mouth.
And I don't even care about statistics. I'm not fucking reporting it. And I have my reasons, Lonnie. Cry about it. It's not your fucking issue. You weren't here. You do not have the right to tell Nikki, me, or anybody else, you're lying. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that?
Why don't you have your kids?
If you were fucking attractive enough for someone to even look in your direction, you might know the feeling.
Why don't you have your kids? You want to ask us questions like that? Why don't you have your children? Why do you have so much time to be online, doing your lives, knowing so much about Robbie's situation, about my situation? I'm pretty, like I said, I already said it. This bitch knows more about what's going on YouTube than she does about her own children. That is fucking sad.
Let's do a little math here. So Lonnie was bragging about ejaculating with 8 different times on Christmas. Okay, so that's 8 times, probably about maybe half hour to an hour each time. So we'll say 8 hours tops. And you have 6 children. How much time did you spend with them on that day? You answer that question to yourself, Lonnie. I'm sorry that happened to you, Jessica. She says, I was date raped. I didn't report it because I was scared. People have reasons why they don't report. Yes. And, you know, another thing they were saying is, why is he talking about it on here if he can't go to the police? Because it feels good. And I do not feel threatened by this guy right now. First of all, because he's far away. Second of all, there's other reasons, which I don't need to fucking tell you, why I'm not reporting what happened in my apartment. And that bothers the shit out of you. But you're not going to fucking know that. Because I am fucking telling you.
Advice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get tattooed. You know what? I might get a tattoo because then I can shit on her name every fucking day, hey? But no. And she didn't snake me. If you actually listened to it, I was cutting out on my fucking internet. That's why I redone another fucking live stream the other day and fucking said what I wanted to say, what I was going to say on fucking, on that panel. So, come back with something else. Don't have time for your fucking drama, crap, fucking bullshit.
Hold on a second.
Oh, but you do.
Minutes in. Half an hour in. She doesn't have time.
Shit. I've got my own shit to worry about right now. Stop coming in under a fucking troll account, coming under your fucking name. No, I'm not. No, when he loses everybody, when he loses absolutely everyone, and he still only has fucking Nikki.
I've lost all the right people, bitch. I've lost all the motherfucking right people. And you're giving a damn good demonstration on why I don't give a damn why I'd fucking stop talking to you. I got good people. The ones like you don't make it because you're not good enough. You are not kind enough. You're fucking two-faced, backstabbing. And this is why I don't talk to you, because you do this.
Then he's going to come crying back. You give it a few fucking weeks. You wait. And he's going to do an apology live to everybody. And he's going to expect everyone to forgive and forget.
Sorry for shit.
What you did to Natasha Cooper.
What? Oh.
You are fucking disgusting. And I fucking praise her. I praise her for everything she's doing. Because she's handling it fucking well. Because if that was me.
What the hell happened?
I'd be bringing up every fucking thing that you said to me in private messages. And I'd fuck you over, Robbie. Because everything you're saying is fucking lies.
I don't give a shit.
You know that.
Bitch, we keep hearing the word lie. You lie, you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. You still have yet to prove one.
Yeah. That's a good point. Lonnie, here to provide any receipts?
Yeah, and if you guys listen to this whole live stream, I'll also put the link in the chat. Again, she'll continue on telling her chat, everybody, let's go real life on Robbie. I didn't hear the shoelace part yet, but she talks about the guy taking the shoelace off my shoe and
find it.
Tying my hands. And I mean, she really showed herself. And I don't care that I went up there and said what I said. She deserved every single second of it. And I don't give a fuck. Listen to her mouth. She doesn't have time, but she's going on this whole hour plus, literally not proving one point.
Hold on.
Not getting to any logical part of any conversation or debate. All she's doing is victim shaming, look shaming, slut shaming. I mean, on and on and on, saying I killed my pets because they just so happened to pass away at an elderly age in their lifespan, and going and poking and poking and poking. but not one logical adult thought came out of her head this entire live stream.
I want to hear that part though, about the.
Yeah, the shoelace.
Yeah, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I don't know how many times she used the word faggot, which to me, again, it's not offensive. It's the whole point of the hypocrisy. Because if that were to be done, you know, to anybody else, they would be outraged. And this is what Natasha supports too. She's okay with this.
Oh well,
She ain't gonna call this shit out.
I'm not shocked. Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Yes, she did, you hooligan. And it was over YouTube, yeah.
What did she say? Oh yeah, multiple times actually, and every single time she does that, she takes pictures. So
Yeah.
she shares it and lets everybody
Unfiltered
know.
pictures, by the way.
Yeah. Where? Oh, you know what I can do actually? I can go to the transcript. Hold on.
And she brings up like the shit bed thing too, which, you know, each time somebody like Amy or anybody brings that up, which, you know, it is gross. But, you know, they're talking about me being, you know, forced to have, you know, sex in my butt when I'm not prepared, and, you know, some stuff happened. It got a little messy, okay? So when they're like fucking trashing me for that, I mean, every single time, that's like I think the most disturbing part about it is they have no problem with the sinister, filthy evilness of that thought in their head to even say that. And they don't give a fuck. Like, literally, that was forced, non-consensual sex. And so, of course, something like that happens. And just the fact that they can get, and then they call me filthy? No. You're gross for that. And Amy, I wouldn't expect anything less from you. Thank you, Beck Del Rio. And Amy, just so you know, just to rub it in your face, you should put sheet protectors on your bed, mattress protectors, because I have those. So no, my mattress is not ruined from me being raped. I know you wanted that and we're laughing about it, but no, I don't know if they offer that in camper-sized fucking beds. I'm sure they do. But you're not that sanitary, so I don't think you would know anything about that. Is there a transcript? Is that where you're looking at?
Yeah, actually, I don't see the link for that, but I'm going to try something else. As if I could. Who the fuck talks like that? Like, I know listen, I have said some foul fucking shit. And I'm not going to deny that, but not about something. No.
Yeah, so basically, to explain the part where Lonnie goes on about the shoelace last night, it was very clear that, you know, some sort of bondage was this guy's kink. Do I think he was tying me up to kill me or anything? At the time, I didn't know. I really didn't. But, you know, looking back, it clearly was a kink of his. There was no rope. There was no nothing. My shoe was by the bed. And so he took the shoelace off my shoe. and he tied my hands with it. And she's going on, and I believe Amy joked about that too. Like, and Lonnie was mocking me, like pretending to be me, like making a joke out of it. So anything said back to you, Lonnie, especially the person that you are, the neglectful mother that you are, I don't care, because what I'm saying to you is facts. You're literally going off your hateful opinion of me and Nikki and anyone else, just saying, oh, they lie, they do this. No, bitch. It is a fact that your kids aren't with you. So when I talk about that and tell you to mind your own business, that's what I'm telling you, and it's factual. You're literally trying to re-traumatize people and make a joke out of it because you don't like me. Well, that just advertises who the fuck you are. And it also advertises who you are, that when I've opened up to you about relapse privately, you're out there fucking blabbing about it, fucking making jokes about that too. You don't take sobriety seriously because you're sitting there going on and on and on about it.
Well, she also very clearly said that she was going to, share your messages.
I don't give a fuck.
That should tell her friends, if she has any. That should be let them know how evil she is. And to even this is it. It's sickening to the way that they're talking about what happened to you, and the jokes, and the I don't believe you, and all of that. Because
I don't give a shit if they don't believe me.
Yeah, no, I know you don't. But I just, for me, I think of people who have been through it. Like, does she not realize that? None of them do. They don't care. They're fucking sociopaths. All of them. That's what they are. They just have they're feral. It's the fact that they sit up here and look, I'm not denying. I mean, I would never talk about something like this, like the way that they are. And there's a whole list of things that I would not ever be so disrespectful about. But they say it so boldly. That always shocks me when I see them. No shame, and it's crazy because I'm listening to the things that they're saying, and I'm thinking, how the fuck are you saying all this shit? How?
Yeah, and Gigi, I appreciate that. I mean, it could have been a lot worse for me, so I'm fine. I mean, the first couple of nights were really bad, but I mean, Nikki had it way worse, and people have gone harder on her about her shit. And like right now at this point, I have more anger and fucking, like, I'm just pissed off at the people that are so hypocritical and that they just use that to attack. I'm like, I'm more pissed off at them than I am at the fucking guy right now. Because it's bullshit that they do that.
Well, yeah. And
I mean, unless he gave me, like, I don't care if he gave me an STD, because I mean, that is something that fucking happens. But like HIV though, because he did mention that, I mean, if that pops up, then yeah, I'm gonna have a pretty big fucking problem. Because he did,
yeah,
like, when someone inseminates, he did that inside.
Oh, he came, you mean, right?
What?
It came?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
and I even said that. I was like, and he was like, and he got all offended. He was like, no, I didn't. It's like, Jesus Christ, yes, you did. I know when I know.
Well, the way that, for me, this is fucked up. The way that Amy ran to Tiffany within literally 24 hours. And everybody's out here now, they're saying, this is a new thing where they're saying, Amy knows you. Remember this. I was saying that about Amy, that I know her. If Amy knew of me as well as she is now claiming, where's the dirt? It's been 9 months, 8, 9 months. Where's all this dirt she should have on me if I'm such a terrible person?
Nowhere.
I haven't heard any of it. Where is it at? Why isn't she running around all over this place telling you guys all the horrible fucking dirty deeds that I did while I was friends with her? Where is it at? She doesn't have it because I never did that. I don't do shit like that. The only thing that she had was my rape. And that's what she ran to Tiffany about. And the reason she ran to Tiffany is because that's who I was arguing with at the time. So she ran to her and she said, Nikki's lying about being raped, and I have the proof. And that's what started it. And both of those two are suicide trolls. And that, I mean, in my opinion, that is a fact. And that's what they were trying to hurt me. And I will admit, that shit that brought me to my knees. I can't lie. I was not expecting it. But I got up, and eventually, thank God, I realized that I owe them nothing. What happened to me, but obviously it wasn't my fault. I have nothing to, I couldn't have stopped it. And these two are, and whoever else joins them, when they say the things that they say, that's who they are. And
yes,
if they want to say, to say that the biggest thing they use as a weapon is to say that we're lying, right? Which, when you think about it, that is the most asinine fucking thing that they could say, because there's no possible way for them to say that as a fact. They can't. They were not there. Certainly not with mine or Rod. I mean, they weren't there. I've never spoken to Amy about what happened to me. I don't even tell people my real life. My friends, no. So to run around and say you're lying and I'm just sitting here thinking, and then you'll get this. I'm positive at some point they're going to start telling you your story changed. You're changing your stories, blah, blah, blah. I've never told my story, so I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Same thing with me getting pregnant. They're just literally scrambling around, and they're definitely watching everyone, every word. They're listening to every word we say. And they're not, I'm not responsible for how their lack of comprehension, or the fact that they can't understand what they're hearing, with what happened to you, what happened to me, or when I got pregnant and where, whatever. It's fine. I don't care. Fucking say what you want to say. You look crazy. And that's another thing, talking about you being on drugs, me having mental health issues. These are things that we have shared with people. We wouldn't have done that if they were anything that we were ashamed of. We recognize who we are and our flaws. I don't have a problem sharing my flaws with people.
Me neither. It feels good.
Yeah, if they want to use those things against us, well, to me, fucking enjoy it. Go nuts. I'm a humanitarian. If I can provide you with something that brings you some sort of sadistic joy, fuck it. There you go. I probably have a lot more coming in. And so you guys are, honestly, the fact that you behave that way on such sensitive subjects just shows who you are. And it's even more sickening to me that you are mothers and grandmothers.
Well, and Maria, I'm sorry that happened to you also. And I have to go here in a few minutes, but as far as the way, especially specifically the way I've responded to Lonnie when I was on her panel, the way I've responded to Natasha or anybody else, I will apologize to people that have, lost people to cancer, or people that have, lost a child or are overweight or anything like that, because that's another reason I have to be more careful, because it could hurt those other people. Just know that I'm fucking working on the way that I respond to people. And I don't think about that in that moment. And I don't think about hurting the people that I'm using to hurt these people. And they're not and that's vice versa. They're not thinking about that either. They're thinking about hurting me, and I'm thinking about hurting them back. And I
Mhm.
shouldn't do that. So I will apologize, not to Natasha, not to Lonnie, not to these people who purposely go there, but to the people that it does, offend if it affects you somehow. And like, I try to be more careful of that. But when I'm really upset, I do not think about that shit. So I apologize to you guys. Nobody else.
That's what I've said. When I get angry or frustrated, yeah, I lose control of myself and say some foul shit, sinister shit.
GLM don't have a clean anything. That woman literally brags about golden showers. She nasty. She nappy and nasty.
But at least you can recognize at some point that you've said something that could have offended someone that you care about or somebody that was listening, and you do apologize. And people, that's another thing people make fun of you for, is
Yeah, I
apologize.
don't care.
On one hand, they're saying you're always saying these horrible things, and then in the next breath, they'll say he's always apologizing. Well, what the
Well,
fuck?
at least I fucking apologize.
I mean, yeah, he does say some shit, and he does apologize. And
Don't
maybe
make
he'll
me
say
say
it
some
again,
shit.
but yeah, like, I don't they're fucking, they're just you know what? These bitches are literally nothing more than a bag of rags. Dirty, filthy fucking rags.
Mm-hmm.
Ragged rags.
Witness protection says my essay was at a party and another guy pretended to be helping me and said he would walk me home so I was safe. And once we got away from the party and we're away from everyone, he did the same thing to me. I'm
Yeah.
sorry that happened to you too.
And it's sad when people like that are obviously there's a lot of people in this community that have experienced that, and a lot of them, they don't talk about it. And it's people like Lonnie and Natasha and Amy and Tiffany. Those are the reasons why the people not only don't talk about it, but don't even seek help. And then
Mm-hmm.
some people will suffer uh, mental health issues after, and it's these same people that will also make fun of that. People will turn to drugs because of their trauma. I mean, that is a fact. And it's the same fucking people that will mock and make fun of them for all of those things. There's not a caring bone in their body.
I did. I turned to um I mean, pretty much almost immediate in my marriage. And a lot of that I made public of infidelity, and I turned to alcohol because my emotions, and then that was a gateway to meth. Sometimes people made it sound like I was on it all the time. It was like, what was it, Nikki? You'd hear me or not hear from me like once a month, then it was twice a month, maybe three
That was
times in a month.
recent. That's just recently, you guys. That's not the whole time I've known him. The whole time that I've known Robbie, for the first few years, well, there was
Oh shit.
once
Oh, sorry.
in 2022. I don't even know when the second one was. I just know that you did go through a recent period of time where you had a couple, yeah, relapses, but it
Well,
wasn't
I
like,
mean, regardless, though, like people, they make it sound like you're just a fucking junkie. Um, and if anybody knows anything about self-medicating, like I was confused and fucking hurt from being lied to nonstop from somebody I was in love with. Like it hurt. So yes, and then so I would go and disappear, and then I would sleep with people and do things. So I'm not perfect either. And it destroyed, like it eventually destroyed everything. Both of us did. And so peacefully just walk away at this point, even though things blew up. Like there's no hard feelings.
I'm gonna send you something that someone just sent me. I couldn't
Okay.
check my messages because I was getting notifications, and they were popping up on my screen, and I was like, oh shit, because I totally forgot that you weren't showing the screen.
Is
But
it some tea?
I just went on my phone, and now I'm on an, anyways.
Thank you,
hold on, let me
Megan.
just send it to you because this is fucking hilarious.
Okay.
How do I do this?
Yeah,
So
like
this is
people
a
don't
message
understand,
that
Megan. I
um
mean, meth. Sorry, Nikki. Sorry,
no,
I
go
was
ahead.
answering Meg. Meth. It is, to me, it's the worst. It's the worst substance I've ever tried because it's the best. If you saw me disappear on here for a week or so, that's why. I didn't give a fuck about YouTube when I was high. Not one fucking time. I was on cloud nine. My body felt good. I was sexual. I was watching adult content with other men, and I was doing it all, and I was not answering anybody. Nikki, Locomai, my
Yeah.
husband, nobody, bitch. I would
That's
go
the
off and disappear, and I would have a good time. Then I'd come back to reality when I was ready, and I was done.
that's the comment that Lonnie was responding to during her live.
Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, that's what was that? Tiffany's voice said.
Yeah, something about did you I don't know if you showed it, I'm not even looking, but someone commented and asked, wait, what was it? Hold on, let me look at it again. Somebody
Mhm.
commented during Lonnie's stream and asked her if she was going to get where is it? They said, are you going to get Mel's name tattooed on your ass after she spanked you on Andy's panel? I saw that. Did you see that? Oh, that was
Yeah.
fucking glorious. That was a fuck. I love Mel, but she really, really outdid herself.
hmm And Megan, thank you. I have not completely picked myself up yet, and I mean that's just the honest truth. I've had a really hard time since January, mentally, emotionally, everything. So people can fuck off, whether they want to throw it in my face or not. It's a constant struggle. It's something that, like, you just have to continue to try working on, and I fail a lot. So, I mean, it is what it is. And people, I mean, when they say shit, it's so, at this point, it's like, it's repetitive because they have no idea. Some of them do have an idea. They're struggling themselves and they're just, projecting their bullshit on to me. Like Tiffany, I think she does meth quite a bit. For me, it was never like I was never a functioning uh, meth user. No way. I couldn't even. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't even go in public. I would not talk on the phone, not nothing. Paranoid, like people are gonna know, people see. No. I would lock away, pop on some adult content, pull out the lube, call some guys over, and let's go to town. That's how it is.
Yeah, he was AWOL.
Yeah, like there's no way, and I've never fucking gone to a job like that. I couldn't function. Are you fucking kidding me? And I'm not stupid. Lonnie's like, and you have all those lives on a bus and you're doing that? Bitch, I've never fucking gone to work like that, so shut up.
Well, I mean, she's not known for telling the truth. I mean, she literally
No.
sat up there and said I was 17 and pregnant and at this working at a strip. Of course, yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. No, I would call into work if I overstayed my high. I'd call into work.
They're fucking clowns. I mean, I don't, at this point, listening to shit that
Exactly,
comes out of
Gigi.
their mouth is just, like, I do get secondhand embarrassment from them
Yeah.
because especially when I hear, like, the distorted, well, lies. It's their lies that come out of their mouths. I think to myself, my God, you
Mm-hmm.
can't even find anything truthful about us that is worthy of you even trying to drag us. So you've got to make shit up.
Yeah.
That makes me proud of myself.
Right. Like you and you're the type of person too, like you're just gonna say what it is. Like you said, they wouldn't fucking know about blowjob driveway Nikki unless you're the one that told that story. That's not a surprise. The fact that I've opened up about addiction or whatever it is, that's not a fucking surprise.
I don't know why
My divorce, like that's not a surprise. You know what is a surprise? Fucking Natasha going and inserting herself in it just to feel like she's a part of something.
she wanted dirt. I do believe that she
Thank
did
you,
that
Irma.
because she wanted Michael to, I guess, share
Oh.
dirt about you.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
I don't.
I guarantee
I've
she's probably
never.
asked him, come on panel, tell your story. But he's not vengeful like that. So,
I don't think I've ever seen your. I don't. Are you sure you're blocked? I'll check, but I don't recall. I don't.
Irma or Hooligan? Or
Irma.
Yahooligan?
Did you call her
Oh,
a
she's
hooligan?
saying,
How dare you? I'll drag you with her.
oh, okay. Irma was saying that, like in your chat. Okay, okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I've gone through my blocks. I haven't seen that name, but I'll. I don't know though. I can't say that Lycan is the one that, because I check after my lives and stuff to see, and I can see who gets blocked by whom. So I don't know who blocked you, but I'll look. Who are you though? Is this an alt account? I don't know.
Yeah, Natasha turns really fast, roosting. And it's not just that she'll like just stop talking to you and turn on you. She'll straight up go hard.
Because she's so insecure and she's a fucking narcissist. Oh, I did watch that video, Robbie. There's a video that who I don't know who it was. Queen or got anyways, I can't remember. But somebody in my chat, was it Wyoming or somebody, told me to watch this video that this guy did about Natasha a year ago. And this was when the whole Zav girl thing was happening. And it's not a long, I listened to it on like 1.75, but it's very informative. And he's got a pretty good perspective, like opinion of Natasha, and he calls it out, and he's easy listening too. So I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, send that to me, and when I'm running errands and stuff today, I'll
I
listen to
posted it. I'll send it to you though. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, just check. But yeah, it was really he was one. I've never heard him before. This guy, fuck, I don't even know what his channel name is. But he's like, I like easy listening people. Like I could never listen to me, but this guy, the way that he speaks is, hold on.
Oh, by the way, the other day Natasha was talking about. She's like, "Who the hell says they're pooping?" Because remember, I was on your panel and I was like, "I'm shitting," and I muted. Bitch, Natasha, just look at you. Everybody shits. I have been on video calls with Molly Golightly where she straight up just plops down on the toilet. I'm like, can you turn off your camera? It is a human function. You're gonna have to get over that someday, Natasha. Come on now. Grow the fuck up.
She scratched and sniffed her vagina.
Yeah, like nobody
mean-
shits. Jesus. I ain't ashamed of shit. Literally.
It's fuck. The way if you have ever seen Natasha in multiple different fucking personalities that she has, it's absolutely fascinating. Honestly, it's something to behold. She, like the crying, and then the nice sweet Natasha from back in the day, we don't see her. I don't know where she went. But then there's this raging fucking lunatic, and then this asshole. There's where she actually sometimes thinks she's a fucking mob boss or something. I don't know what the fuck that is, or a gangster. I don't know. But it's so interesting though when you see her in all these different. They're literally different personalities, and sometimes she tries to portray herself to be, this like demure classy fucking person. And I'm like, bitch, no, absolutely not. We know who you are. So,
Well, it's just
and
like
she
that
said,
time when everyone's like freaking out. They're like, "Oh my god, Amber farted." Dude, I mute all the time to fart on panel. I've done
Amy
it
made a
multiple
post.
times today. Multiple
Amy made a,
times.
Amy made a whole fucking post. Stop lying, Amber. You farted. I was like,
Amy, we
oh
know you
my
got some
God.
squishy ass nasty farts, so knock it off.
That was just
Any
weird.
and
It's
everybody that comments on anything, you all pee, you all poop, you all fart. Grow up.
fuck, it's weird though. It's fucking bizarre when you hear or see someone like Amy literally going out of her way and making that something to fucking argue. My God.
Yeah, and I don't even think that didn't even sound like a fart. The Amber thing. Like, even if she did, who
I think
cares?
no, I think Jax already said that it was him. I don't know what he was doing, but it doesn't matter. You know,
Well,
Amber
guess what?
farted, burn her at the stake.
Every single person listening right now, and when Amy listens to our fuck, can you imagine how many times they've farted just from but when listening? Give me a fucking break.
Well, I know Amy likes
Amy probably
Mexican.
sits there listening like,
Mm-hmm. As if I don't know. It's so childish and juvenile, honestly. The way
it
that
is dumb.
she made a big deal about that. I was like, she actually made a post about that.
Oh no, somebody had a human function in their body. I've
No.
seen. I went to the buffet with you, Amy. I know. That gas comes out. I mean, she didn't fart around me. That's not what I'm saying. I've seen the intake. So the outburst, whatever, you know there's an aftermath of that shit. So everyone does it. You don't have to be ashamed of it. Look, Megan just farted and she ain't fucking ashamed.
Well, I mean, Tiffany's voice lights a room up when she farts. You see this? That's impressive, and it's that is very impressive.
Dude, I think they have fart ASMR. I mean, Jesus. I mean, I've never heard of it, but I'm sure it exists.
No, it probably does.
Yeah.
But who the fuck? I mean, I can.
And we cannot listen. If somebody farts on a panel, we can't smell it. It ain't gonna bug you. What's your problem? You don't have
Bitch,
to deal with it.
you steal from people. You rob people. You scam people. You are
Yeah,
a
that shit
fucking
matters.
whole heathen. Why are you concerned with farting? There's much worse things you yourself have done.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand. Like, I don't. It was such a stupid thing. And then Wyoming Adventures. This I cannot believe. I was shocked when she said that Natasha made fun of her ankle, made fun of Wyoming's feet and ankles. I
Yeah.
had to read that shit twice because I was like, what is she? The fuck are you talking about? And I was reading her comment, and I think she made a few more, and I was like, I asked her, I was like, what do you mean? It wasn't registering, you know? I was like, what? And she still has, Natasha apparently still has that picture. So Wyoming posted a photo of her ankles, and I saw it, and I was like,
Yeah, Natasha kept
Natasha,
that picture for years, Wyoming was saying.
yeah, but that's like when they said my knuckles were saggy. I'm like, oh my God. Somebody,
That
please.
Tiffany's voice, that I believe. Because I've smelled that breath.
Mm-mm.
It ain't cute. You
No,
gotta
but who does,
floss.
like, and then these are the same people saying, cam up, cam up. Why don't you just go on and continue thinking I'm a fucking catfish and fuck off?
Yeah, we will keep our cameras off and we will fart as many times as we want.
Yeah, that doesn't, I don't care about shit like that, honestly. Like,
Well, I only have my camera off because I like to carry my phone around and shit.
you know what I do to Robbie?
It is
Oh, I love
halitosis.
this. I don't know why I do this, but I don't do it to a lot of people, but it's usually you. So if you're live and you're on cam, I'll just pause it at random. You guys got to do this, okay? If you're bored and you're watching someone who's on cam, just randomly pause it, and sometimes, most of the time, you'll catch a fucking hilarious facial expression. I don't know why I find that funny, but I
That's how
do.
I get my thumbnails. I just go through and I'll just find a funny face and I'll just post it.
I do it with even celebrities in interviews and shit like that. I don't know why I think that's funny. It's just it is. Funny expressions, or those micro funny expressions, and it's just like
Yeah.
it's funny because I don't know why actually, but it's funny. And I do that. I mostly do it to you though, Robbie. And I
Yeah.
did it to I I did it once to John Crimes, and he's never seen the picture, but I have it. I wouldn't share it, but it was one of the funniest, and it was only because he wears glasses, and his glasses are always fucking. I don't know how he's the only person that I know that can get his glasses are always like they're the cleanest fucking shiniest fucking lenses I've ever seen in my life. Always. And this one time, the light was shining just in that moment, and it just changed it was hilarious. And I do that. I don't know. Do you do that, Wyoming? I don't know. I think it's hilarious. And I do that, especially to Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go get my day started. I was on here for
Well,
3 hours. God, I've been doing long live streams.
I know I wasn't even expecting to come up, but I don't know what you said. That I was like, But yeah. Well, if
Well,
you're
I
gonna
love
leave,
you. And
you
Lonnie,
know what you
you're
must do.
huh?
You know,
Oh, you
what
gotta
you
start
should do.
talking shit.
How about you?
Like
Fuck
you
you. I
always
already.
run your mouth because you want to get booted off my panel. Is that what you
No,
want?
it's because people need to know the truth about you, and I know that I'm the
Yeah.
one to tell
What
them that
truth do
you're
you
a
know
whole
about
snake.
me?
He's a fucking
Tell
snake.
one
Let me tell you
motherfucking
what
story
he
that
does.
you know
No, he
about
calls me
me.
a whore every
You
fucking time we
trashy
talk. This mother.
little. She likes that, by the way. I love how right before she goes, motherfucker. Love you, Nikki. She wanted that. So, all right, guys, I gotta go. Again, thank you to everybody that supported me through this hard time. My pay links were not in my chat because I'm good and I'm not gonna fucking put them there if it's not needed. So, thank you to everyone for like literally. I don't want to name people because there's literally probably almost 100 or more that have helped with, when I moved, just getting me cute gifts with my Amazon wish list, from dishes to plants to everything, and donations that have helped me. And I mean, if I wouldn't eat without you guys. I will say this though, Samantha. I mean, she has got me groceries like multiple times just out of nowhere. So Samantha, if you're listening, I will call you out just because, I mean, lots of people have helped me. But I mean, literally, she was so kind because I'm like, wow, I have like really delicious food to eat. Just, it's been amazing. Hey, Marie 21. I do. I feel the love and I appreciate it. And I love you guys. That, I mean, being in a better spot and hopefully staying there on my feet, which for a long time I will. Hopefully I can like, since I don't have my pay links up, if anybody has any, if you have a fundraiser yourself or your PayPal or something and you're going through a hard time, now it's my turn to help you guys, to share that, to put that pay link in my chat while I'm live. So if anybody is, let me know, because next time I'm live, I'm not putting my pay link. I'm good. So if you need help, just email me. SaveRobbie.1982 @gmail.com. Because there's no reason for me to put that there at this moment. It's time to help other people. And I'm sorry. sorry that my time lasted so long. Yeah, there are really good people here. And I want to be good to them. I want to be just as good to you guys as you are to me. And it's the least I can do. So, all right. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you for listening. And Lonnie, you know what? I am going to say this to you. All right. Regardless, because first of all, there's no reason for you to have flipped on me to begin with. But you know, that's beside the point. I am sorry for saying that about your pregnancy and the birth. I am sorry for that. Because somewhere deep down, Lonnie, with whatever's going on in your mind, in your life, it's none of my business. Just like mine's none of yours. Somewhere in there, you do have a heart. You've shown it at one point or another. And I don't know if it was real or not, but it felt real to me and caring at the time. So somewhere, you have it in you to be decent. Just like all of us do. So I will apologize for that. Love you, Gladys. Gladys has been a big help. Now I'm going to start naming people, and then I'm going to leave people out. Jesus. Well, the people that are here. Many people have been a big help. Amen to that, Marie 21. I will. Right, Irma? But yeah, I'll say sorry for that. And that's it. Like, I hope you stop being a fucking asshole. I'm going to try my hardest to not be an asshole in return. And yeah, I have been hurting and scared lately and terrified. Meanwhile, people attacking me for those things that I am scared and terrified about and have anxiety about. And I have snapped. And I just feel more comfortable today because I know that my future, at least the next year, will be very good for me and comfortable. You know, because all these people, you're going to lose this, you're going to, well, no, not at this point. I'm not. Thank you, Jesus, that I'm not. And that puts me in a better headspace. So thank you, Gigi. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I will tell you, it does bug me when people call me a scammer or a grifter, because that is, if I don't need, and it sucks because I have needed help for quite a long time now. And it's hard not to say anything because you know that there's people out there, if you don't ask for something, you're not going to get it. So I'm never too proud to ask for help, but I'm not going to ask for help when it's not fucking needed. I do not currently need help right now. I did yesterday before I checked the mail. I was terrified. I thought I wasn't going to be able to respond to my, file my response. And I was looking at the requirements for, applying to get the fees waived. And I was stressing the fuck out. I checked the mail and Jesus said, I got you. I really appreciate that, Gigi. So, but yeah, I'm not going to ask or sit there and post my links and stuff if it's not needed at the time. There's no need for that. So, anyways, don't ever feel bad for that, Marie 21. If you ask for something, I mean, clearly you're saying, hey, I need help, period. There's no shame in that. You shouldn't feel shame for that. So, yes, and I appreciate that, Gigi. So, like I said, if anybody's struggling with anything or anything like that, if you want me to share out prayer requests, fundraisers, whatever it is, then just email me. Because I got an empty space in my chat right now where I could put your link. Love you, Gladys. All right, love you guys. I really gotta go. Been on here too long. All right, have a good day, guys.
No chance. No